always on my dick? Why'd you say that you come stop me? Cause I'm always gonna be right here. I ain't never told you to always come around and be in my face. Had to kick you out, you didn't take your shoes off when you came in my place. What these hoes wishy-washy? Always say they want some money. What these hoes wishy-washy? Thinking that's funny. How to shake the haters off me? Get me playing like a dummy. Studio 5 in the morning. Baby, I'll tell you when I'm coming home. Know that you've been alone. Now you been calling my phone. Lately you doing the most. Baby, I ain't trying no tears. Why you always grind my gears? Why you always shedding them tears? Why you still listen to your peers? Playboy card like Seal. Who said that I wouldn't be on top when you always on my dick? Why'd you say that you come stop me? Cause I'm always gonna be right here. Who said that I wouldn't be on top when you always on my dick? Why'd you say that you come stop me? Cause I'm always gonna be right here. Turning up to the max, always trying to get a bag. Living life too fast, and I gotta slow it down. I've been stuck living in the past. That's time I can't get back. But turning up to the max, I'm saying fuck it off, real. Who told you you could ever think that you would ever gonna stop me? I don't do too much on the phone, I don't talk too much cause the feds be watching. Hoes talk too much like it's 10 minutes, like goddamn you still talking. On the low I know you plotting. In the studio bitch I'm locked in. Who said that I wouldn't be on top when you always on my dick? Why'd you say that you come stop me? Cause I'm always gonna be right here. Who said that I wouldn't be on top when you always on my dick? Why'd you say that you come stop me? Cause I'm always gonna be right here.
Tell me about pressure. Nowadays pressure look like I'm thirsty. Pressure could look like I'm thirsty. You feel me? I wanna ride a Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the wave. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love I go crazy, renegade. I wanna ride like Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the wave. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love I go crazy, renegade. You keep on talking about applying pressure. You know pressure do bust pipes. I'm trying to fuck you every day and night. I'm trying to get it cause I know it's tight. Pop me a pill and then we take off flight. I'm a big nigga, heavy appetite. You do that little thing I really like. You love to fuck me when I got on my ice. Yes, I love you, I'ma make sacrifice. But you never ever would be my wife. You my life, but so we locked in for life. That nigga used to fuck you ugly and trite. He ain't nothing like me though. Pocket a semi, I'ma let it blow. Niggas stay fresh from head to toe. I hit the baddies all. I wanna ride like Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the wave. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love I go crazy, renegade. I wanna ride like Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the wave. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love I go crazy, renegade. I wanna ride like Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the wave. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love I go crazy, renegade. I wanna ride like Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the wave. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love I go crazy, renegade.
A helping hand to your fellow man. Oh,
Look. What they talking about? They talking about none. 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 Huh? They ain't talking about none. Aye. What they talking about? They talking about none. 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 Huh? They ain't talking about none. Peekaboo, I just put them boogers in my chain. Peekaboo, 80 pointers like a Kobe game. Peekaboo, 762s I make a plank. Peekaboo, popping out, you better smell my name. Peekaboo, put 2 foreigns on the 405. Peekaboo, got you pepper if I'm doing pasta. Peekaboo, why you acting tough on IG Live? Peekaboo, you know my new niggas off they rocker. What they talking about? They talking about none. 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 Huh? They ain't talking about none. Aye. What they talking about? They talking about none. 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 Huh? They ain't talking about none. Peekaboo, I just put them boogers in my chain. Peekaboo, 80 pointers like a Kobe game. Peekaboo, 762s I make a plank. Peekaboo, popping out, you better smell my name. Peekaboo, put 2 foreigns on the 405. Peekaboo, got you pepper if I'm doing pasta. Peekaboo, why you acting tough on IG Live? Peekaboo, you know my new niggas off they rocker.
A helping hand. You feel a thing.
Aye. What? Look. What they talking about? They talking about none. 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 Huh? They ain't talking about none. Aye. What they talking about? They talking about none. 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 Huh? They ain't talking about none.
Tell me to sit back here in this studio looking at a guy out here hollering my name when last year I spent more money on Stillmaker and buying from one side of the world to the other than you make. You're talking to the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, gift dealer, wheeling dealer, everything just ride, never get and I'm the fool.
Sever the fate of this world. A world of only victors. A world of only peace. A world of only love. I will create such a world. I am the ghost of the Uchiha.
The time is here, I can finally go. The word is out, they wanna hear me flow. What time it is, I'ma let you know. It's Nino, welcome to the show. The time is here, I can finally go. The word is out, they wanna hear me flow. What time it is, I'ma let you know. It's Nino, welcome to the show. The time is now, start the celebration. You've been waiting for a while, thanks for being patient. I'm just here to get them mad, had them niggas hating. I'm much more than a man, this is Nino Nation. I know you think a nigga new, but I've been a don. I can see all your moves, I got the Renegon. Call Fatty up, tell him hit him with the spirit bomb. We all know them niggas sweeter than the Cinnabon. The time is here, I can finally go. The word is out, they wanna hear me flow. What time it is, I'ma let you know. It's Nino, welcome to the show. The time is here, I can finally go. The word is out, they wanna hear me flow. What time it is, I'ma let you know. It's Nino, welcome to the show. Wake up to reality, these slow niggas speak nothing but fallacies. I'm waiting for the day your pussy nigga come challenge me. Flawless victory, brutal fatality. So what's the price to a god, untouchable mob? Come through and body your squad, you know who you are. I ain't gotta say your name, you claim the fame. It's only cause you stupid and lame, nigga. The time is here, I can finally go. The word is out, they wanna hear me flow. What time it is, I'ma let you know. It's Nino, welcome to the show. The time is here, I can finally go. The word is out, they wanna hear me flow. What time it is, I'ma let you know. It's Nino, welcome to the show. What's good? What's good? I'm in the building. I made it. I made it. Almost didn't, but I did. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's your boy's birthday, so been busy taking calls and seeing people and stuff like that. You know how it is. But I'm here to chill with you guys for a couple hours, you know, and have some fun. So, without further ado, let's jump right into that chat roll call. Let's see who's in the building. First on the list, we got Butterfly 42 Red in the building. Wishing me a happy birthday. Appreciate that. And appreciate you for showing up, showing support as always. Appreciate you. We got my guy, D, the Degenerate, in the building. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through, showing support. Appreciate you. Let me see who else we got in the building so far. Oh, we got Adrian Nicole, the first lady, is in the building. What's going on, Adrian? Haven't seen you in a while, but I appreciate you for showing up on your guys' birthday. Appreciate you. Let's see who else we got. Right after that, we got the godmother in the building, Doris Myers. Appreciate you for coming through, Doris. Always showing support. Appreciate you. Let's see who else we got. Oh, we got a god in the business, in the building, in the big dizzle. You know what I'm saying? However Lady Chan said. Appreciate you, Cammy, for coming through. The Riz God is in the building. Appreciate you. Let's see who else we got. We got the cynical one. Appreciate you for coming through, showing support. Appreciate the birthday wishes. Appreciate it. Who else we got? We got my guy Donnell Hawkins in the building. What's going on? Still flirting with Doris, I see. Appreciate you coming through, my guy. Appreciate you. See who else we got in the building. We got Lady Zyrax in the building, moderating, doing what she do. Appreciate you, Zyrax, for coming through, showing support. Appreciate you. We got my guy Jay Wills, the Jersey Devil, in the building. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through, showing love, showing support. Who else we got in the building? Might be, is that it? Oh no, we can't forget my guy, the triple OG himself, TC Top Cat, in the building. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you for coming through. Appreciate you. Then we got my guy Sweet Jones. Come on, happy birthday with your old ass. I know that's right. Hey, you'll be here one day, my guy. You'll be here one day. Lord with it. Appreciate you though for coming through, showing support. Well, today we ain't doing too much, man. I already got the link posted, so if anybody want to pull up, they can. But I figure we just chill. I got some IG roulette to go through till some folks get here. And if it get a little slow, I got a couple videos, man. I always got videos on deck nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we gonna kick it. We gonna talk. We gonna chill. You know, it's my birthday, so we gonna just have a good time. That's all I want to do, for real. You know what I'm saying? If we have some good discussions, some debates, that's cool too. But for the most part, good spirits, good spirits. That's what I'm looking for tonight. But yeah, let's get into it, man, because I hate this big screen, to be honest with you. Let me share my IG right quick. So I got a few videos I wanted to go through. Let me see. A couple things going on. I don't know. It's been a lot going on IG here lately. So we got Remy Ma arguing with I don't know if it's the, let me see. It's the Remy Ma is arguing with, I think, the mother of a guy that her son killed. I'm not sure. I gotta read the caption. I can barely read it in the dark. But let's push play. Let's see what happens.
To beat you up too. Trying to beat you up. Come downstairs. You know you in front of the courthouse trying to act like you're tough. Yeah, stop. Yeah, let's go around the corner. Let's go around the corner. Come on, let's go. Trying to beat you up too. Trying to beat you up.
Okay, so now that I read it, okay, so it's the daughter of the guy that Remy Ma's son allegedly killed. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause they still going through the court case or whatever. So I don't want to say he did it until he's guilty. But yeah, they arguing, fussing, and fighting. Remy Ma still, she was right. She must have knew she was gonna throw some hands today, because she had on the Air Force Ones, or those might be the Dunks. I don't know. They look the same to me. But look at her shoes. Look at her shoes with the dress.
Trying to beat you up too. Trying Try to beat you up. Come downstairs. You know you in front of the courthouse trying to act like you're tough. Like, yeah, stop. Yeah, let's go around the corner. Let's go around the corner. Come on, let's go.
You got the tennis shoes on, so she always ready, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if they got in the fight. I don't think so. You know, so I think Shorty was just selling some wolf tickets for the video. But yeah, man, it's wild out here. Let's check out this video right here. This is a lady saying that she's single, even if she's in a relationship. Let's go.
I am single. I am not married.
What do you mean by that, Sarah?
When I check a box, whether it is single, married, widowed, or divorced, you know what I check? Single.
Tony Baker
Committed
said,
relationship is not out there.
Tony Baker said, if you have a boyfriend, you are not single.
No, that's not true. When I have a husband, I am not single because the box changes that you check on the thing.
That's just what is the damn
semantics?
word? Yeah, that's just semantics.
No, it's reality.
No.
When I check the box, I am checking single because I am not married.
Well, first though, I mean, if she's talking about taxes, I would agree with her. You know, if you're in a relationship, you can't check the married box. I get it. But anything else like Facebook or like these dating apps, from what I know, there's always a box that says in a relationship. And some of them even have a box that says, what is it? It's complicated. You know what I'm saying? So if you are in a relationship and you still pinky single on these dating apps and all that crap, then just call it what it is, man. You about to start screwing other people. You're not faithful to a guy unless you're married to him. And in my opinion, if you can't be faithful, not married to him, you're not going to be faithful married to him. That's just my opinion. If you're looking for reasons to screw other people while you're not married, then you want to do the same while you're married. You might take a break, but you'll be back to your old shenanigans. You know, people don't change much. A marriage and a piece of paper and a ring don't change nobody. Not for long, anyway. Next video we got. I keep forgetting this guy's name. I know his real name more than his fake name. Like, I know his name is Marquise Burton or some shit like that. But the pimp, the player, the pimp, the center and the pimp, some shit like that. The saint and the sinner, yeah, that's what it is. He's on a little debate with, I guess, a guy from Israel. I thought it was interesting. Let's see where they go.
You see, that's the problem. You're asking me why I'm talking for.
Oh, my bad. This is not the guy from Israel. This is something else. But still worth a watch. Let's check it out.
Israel, right?
You're a Nigerian, is that correct?
Yes.
So you're in a country that's widely known for corruption, scamming, filth, and poverty. And I find it to be extremely angering when I see individual impoverished Africans like you talking about the situation of Israel. And I find it to be very angering that I have to be associated with you because our skin is similar in coloration. Our histories are different, and the type of men we are is very different. You see, I would not be in a situation where I'm a Ibu or whatever tribe you're from, and the whole world looks down upon my people. And for some reason, rather than uplift my people, I want to focus on worrying about the white European Jews who are oppressing people like me. You're completely foolish, and I find it to be extraordinarily disheartening. And the only thing better than being there in person to remove you from existence is to be here and to intellectually dominate you and make an example of those like you.
You see, that's the.
I mean, it's wild because in a way I agree with him, in a way I don't. I don't agree with what he was saying about Nigeria. Now, I've never been there, so I don't know. But he was just like talking cash shit about Nigeria, and I don't know if it's as bad as he say it is. But I do know they have issues, you know what I'm saying? So what he said makes sense. You should be worried about the issues in your own country before you pretty much worried about another country's. But the way he broke them down, that shit, I'd have been pissed if I was him, but he looked kind of dumbfounded. But I'm pretty sure a lot of Nigerians I know, hearing what he said, they probably would be pissed off because they don't like you talking about their country like that. That's just real. Well, let's check out this next video. I've seen this mother and son a couple of times. I don't know if it's a skit, but if it's real, I kind of feel bad for the guy because his mom's a little abusive. Hold on, let me before I go to that one, let me take a second. I got some gifted memberships to check out. I'm tripping. Let me go back into the studio. So first up, we got the show Respect the Doors. Doris Myers. She's been a member for 7 months, and she chose the free chat to say happy birthday to me. And I appreciate it. Appreciate Doris for being. She probably was one of the first members, but I appreciate her for the 7 months of membership. Appreciate it. Then we got Red Lipstick Vibes in the building. Appreciate you for coming through. She gifted one membership. So I appreciate you for that. Then we got my guy Carl Anderson in the building. Been a member for 6 months. And he also says happy birthday, brother. Appreciate that, my guy. Appreciate it. Glad to be here. He comes through and gifts us a membership as well. So far, how many gifted memberships? That's 2. So that's 2 out of the 5 on my goal, which reminds me to do my housekeeping. We got a 5 membership goal. We already got 2 down. So now all we need is 3 for the night. And of course, get my Cash App at Nino, $. Don't forget the $. Nino Nation 2024, or the PayPal is at Milton843. You know what I'm saying? So I got a couple things. I was getting into that daggone IG roulette, but I gotta do my housekeeping first. You know what I'm saying? Because I already got some Cash Apps out the way earlier. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to my guy CBZ. Not sure if he watching, but while I was on Cammy's show, he hit me with the $10 Cash App for the birthday. And then we got my guy Big Dog Barking, who came through earlier with the $5 Cash App. So we already got $15 in. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really want to put a goal out there. You know what I'm saying? I am trying to get a new mic because I can't stand this mic. I ain't gonna lie. So I'm trying to invest into my podcasting, and hopefully if I get a decent amount for the show on my birthday, I'll get a new one, you know. But if not, I'm gonna get a new one eventually anyway. It's gonna happen. But the more money I get, the faster that happens. Shouts out to my girl April Carter in the building. Appreciate you for coming through, showing support. Appreciate you. Let me see who else. We got Misty Blue in the building. Appreciate the birthday love, Misty. Appreciate you. I'm trying not to forget everybody. Cause see, I don't have 2 monitors, so when I'm looking at the Instagram, I can't see the StreamYard or the comments. So bear with your boy. So I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Nope, look like I got everybody. Good to go. So now we about to check out this abusive mother. I don't know if it's a culture thing, you know what I'm saying? But I think my mom used to hit me too, but it was playful hits. But this chick sometimes she trying to take that man out. Let's check it out.
I didn't know my mom was like a stripper. She was always on the corner. She always had men in the house. I didn't know who the hell. Number 1 was pay everything with money. Tell a second. Make sure she's married. You know what? This is what you do, okay? Especially mother. You're sometimes with this, con una estupidez de esta, usted viene y you slap him like this. You want to slap? This is what you do. Wait. You want to do the slap? Let's slap. Do the slap. The slap. Damn, girl, you got that gorilla grip. I can't. Gabby ain't got shit on you. ¿Tú le pegaste a Gaby, Brian? ¿Tú le pegaste a Gaby, Brian? She wasn't listening. I didn't know my mom was like a stripper.
Well, a couple of times, like she was trying to take that man head off. Almost eye gouged him a couple of times. You know what I'm saying? It's funny when a man, when what happens because he's so big, I guess. But I don't know if I like that shit. You know what I'm saying? My mom hit me every once in a while, and it's like play taps. But she bringing the hand way back here. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to deck him. I might have to yoke her out. Hey, man, calm down. Put her in the headlock right quick. Restrain her. Shit. Can't just be letting her tee off on you like that. But anyway, this is the video I was talking about. This is the one with, I think, I'm guessing he's from Israel. I'm not sure because they don't show you the whole interview, but I thought this was a good, I don't know. maybe back and forth, but the guy don't really let you talk if you pay attention. Once he get to talking, he kind of wants you to be quiet and let him spew whatever it is he's trying to spew. So let's check it out.
Who has killed more babies, Israel or Iran?
Israel in Iran or Iran in Israel? Iran in Israel.
Which country has killed more children? Israel or Iran?
Question, and I blame Hamas in the Gaza situation.
You don't even take responsibility. Israel is killing them, and then you say you blame Hamas. That's extraordinary. It's not the bullets from Hamas. It's the bullets from your snipers, the Israeli government. Can you take responsibility for that?
You know, the crazy part is...
It's a yes or no. It's a yes or no.
That
yes or no. Can you take responsibility?
Let me tell you something.
You said the Israelis do not want to commit genocide. You see Israelis saying we want them all dead. They're not even humans. It's okay if we burn them all. We want to destroy all of them in Palestine and take over. You're a liar.
Now, if you're having a conversation...
But you got to stop lying is the point. You can't deceive us. We saw it. You can't lie. Stop lying. And what I'm telling you is that you don't have to be a part of that. What I'm telling you is you can free yourself from that. What I'm telling you is that in a different context, I know it is. I've been to these places. That's why I feel the way I feel.
You never laced the boot. You never laced the boot. You
listen,
never held the gun.
I've never been a paid killer. I will never kill anyone. I will never kill anyone on their land to steal their land. You're correct.
You don't know.
I will never be a murderer like you. You're correct. You're not a man. You're trying to act like you were fighting a military. You were fighting children. Fighting random men who take sticks and stones because they don't have military equipment. You're not a man. Don't you pretend as though you were fighting a military. Listen, the moment Israel started fighting a military, Iran, you guys won. You call the United States to solve your problem. You're cowards. Don't act like you were fighting a military. As soon as you fought a military, you ran. And you got the United States to fight a war that you started. You're disgusting. Your strategy is weak. It makes perfect sense that you try to act objective because your babies aren't dying. Yeah. You're a fool. When someone displays the human reaction to you murdering children, we can't act like, oh, he's stoic. No, you're a monster. Who has killed more babies, Israel or Iran?
Israel in Iran or Iran?
Interesting argument. I'm not gonna lie, it's got me interested to see because I don't know a lot what's going on with Iran and Israel. Like the claims he's making on Israel is interesting. It's interesting. I would like to study that myself and see if I come to the same conclusion he does. But I won't sit here and say he's wrong or right because I honestly don't know. But found a little jingle because I got a little money through the Cash App, so let me make some Cash App announcements. Let me see if it. We got some birthday money in the building. Doris Myers hit me with the $10 PayPal. Appreciate you, Doris. And then also on the Cash App tip. Let me see. Oh, I got a couple of them on the Cash App tip. Let me get down the list. We got first on the list, we got Lady Zyrax. She comes through twice with $5. Appreciate you, Zyrax, for the $10 Cash App. Then we got my guy Donnell Hawkins comes through with the $10. Appreciate you, Donnell, for the $10 Cash App. And Adrian Nicole comes through with a $20 Cash App. Appreciate you, Adrian. And all the messages pretty much say this.
Happy birthday!
Appreciate you for the money on my birthday. I much needed it. You know what I'm saying? But like I say, I'm trying to get this mic, so hopefully by the end of this show, I'll at least be halfway there. But anyway, yeah, like I was saying, it was interesting. I'm definitely gonna look at some more videos and do some more research on this whole Israel-Iran situation because I still honestly don't really know what Israel's issue is with Iran. I thought their beef was with Palestine. I kind of understand that one and not saying that's justified, but the whole beef with Iran, I don't get it. So, look at it. Maybe I'll review something next week or something. But let's check out another video.
250.
man done pulled up here. I already done told him that I was not going on a date. He wanted me to go on a date. I told him that I needed my hair and my nails done. My toes, they already done, as you can see. My hair's not done. My nails not done. I don't know what type of lady he think I am, but I told him that I wasn't coming, and he still pulled up. Why would you show up here? And I told, do you have my money? Thank you for the flowers. Does it look like I'm ready to go on a date? I told you when you DM'd me that you needed to have me in order first. How am I going to go on a date? My hair's not done. My nails is not done. Like, what's going on?
You look good to me. You look good.
No, I don't look good.
You look good. Come on, right?
I don't look good to myself.
We just met.
I don't care if we met today. That's your job. You want
How much is it?
$250.
$250. You know what?
And then after I go get my hair and my nails done, yeah. $250. Okay, I gotta call them and make sure that I can get an appointment, and then right here.
Yeah, you want me to wait, ain't you?
How you think that they about to be able to do my hair and nails right now?
I'm gonna be sitting there waiting. I'll be right here.
Sitting here wait? $250.
Dude, crazy. Why would you even give her the money? That, like, sometimes I don't be thinking this shit real. This can't be real life. Like, as soon as you tell me I got to pay for you to get ready, I'm over it. I'm not even interested in them. I don't care how good you look. I don't care how good the pussy's supposed to be. I'm good on that because I already see you're gonna be a problem. You know what I'm saying? I already see you gonna be a motherfucking problem. But this nigga, and that's why their heads is big, because guys like him, he like, oh, $250, all right, go ahead, get it done. I'm gonna sit out here and wait. Like, let him, she don't want to go out with you. If she wanted to go out with you, she would have took care of all that shit herself. She trying to use shit as an excuse, and you're not getting a hint. That's the only thing I could think of. But anyway. Shouts out to my guy, Fatty, aka Team Fatty. He's somewhere floating around the clouds. I don't know. But wherever he's at, he came through and dropped the 50 ball in the PayPal. So much appreciate you, my guy. Much appreciate you if you're listening in. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the message was
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday. Appreciate y'all for the love and support. Chilling with your boy on this good July 2nd. Let's go to another video. Let's see what this lady talking about. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, speak of the devil. Speak his name and he shall rise. Speaking of rise.
Arise.
Fatty is in the building.
As a member of the Fed community, you saying that I'm floating around is a big insult. And happy birthday, sir.
Appreciate you, man.
Happy birthday. You're getting old, Nino. Where are the grades? Where are the grades? What's going on?
Oh, I got grades in this beard for sure, especially on this side. I got grades.
Damn. How you feeling, man?
Feeling good, man. Chilling, feeling good. Can't complain.
Hope you have a great day. And I hope that you are at least in the middle of the way. You have more 44, at least 44. Good health and with a lot of chemicals.
Yeah, I think I'll live a long time. If I make it to 80, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't think I was going to make it past 19. So I am here at 44. You know, a lot of people didn't make it at this age. You know what I'm saying? So I'm blessed no matter what. You know, blessed to be here. I appreciate all the love and respect and support people been showing me over the years. Like, I was just sitting back thinking, man, this time last year, man, it's a lot of growth. It's a lot didn't change. You know what I'm saying? Just in a year. So, hey, all I can say is I'm glad to be here. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Player One. Been a member for 7 months. He says, happy birthday to the GOAT, Nino. By the way, Cammy is lame. Damn. They at war, my guy. I don't know what kicked this war off, but they are at war. And shouts out to Fatty for becoming a member. But he already was. So that's what it is.
I actually wasn't a member. I always cancel my memberships as soon as I become a member. It's a cost controlling thing. I love you, right? But I do that. Like Ali gets upset at me. Why I don't become a member? Like why I become a member every month is because like as soon as I become a member, I go to the Google Play Store and I take that shit off. So.
Nah, I understand that because they keep taking the money out. And
No, he's not even taking the money. No, he's not even taking the money out. Like it's just some habits that I got. Like for example, when I get my YouTube check, I'll pay everything. I will take a certain amount of money and I send every penny that I have for like some places so I don't touch them. That's why sometimes when somebody is a birthday is on the 17th, I'm like, hey bro, you're going to have to wait until you to pay me. Because I'm not going to go to my motherfucking investments just to show off in front of people. Not going to happen.
Understandable. Well, I got to knock at the door. Got a God in the building. The Riz God is here to terrorize us all. Let's bring it to the stage.
Arise.
Rich God! Salute! Happy birthday! Nino Nation!
You should even be here for like 40 minutes. Why are you following me? God damn it.
Yeah, we
You saw the birthday man all by himself for 30 minutes. You were in the chat. Boom. I just woke up. I was like, okay. Like, Kevin, let me file a restraining order real quick. That's crazy.
No, I already viewed the case. I don't need restraining orders.
That's crazy.
Shouts out to Fatty again for the 10. Big 10 gifted membership. So that just doubles the goal. Appreciate you, Fatty, for that.
This is Theo and Carl Anderson money, so thank them. Not me.
Shouts out to Wody in the building. I ain't seen Wody in a minute either. What's going on, my guy? Appreciate you. The birthday love. Appreciate you coming through. What is that? All right, so I had another video I wanted to watch. I wanted to see what this woman was talking about on IG Roulette. Let's see what it is.
System had to have failed me or a majority of us, because I know I'm not the only one that didn't know the White House is in Virginia. Like, we all knew that the White House was in Washington, D.C., but I'm sure we would have all assumed that Washington, D.C. was in the state Washington. No, Washington, D.C. is in Virginia. The White House is in Virginia. Why did I not know this?
Now, what's scary about this video is I wonder how many people think like her. Like, Cammy, do you think the White House is in Virginia?
I never heard of it.
I've never heard of it either. But this woman is convinced that, yeah, she thought Washington, D.C. was in the state of Washington.
Yeah, but there's the thing about America. Again, I hate how Americans. No, first is the English word for the language, which like two words that are written completely different sound the same. And then there's Seattle, Washington, right? Am I correct?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then there's Washington, D.C.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But they're both Washington. So when you say Washington, you have to be careful between the state that is on the other side of the country and Washington, D.C., which is on the East Coast, right?
Yeah. I mean, but that's why, Washington, D.C. has many names. You can just call it D.C., District of Columbia. But when you say Washington, the thing that separates them is the D.C., so it's the whole thing. If you're going to say, like, you're not just going to say Washington, it means D.C. But if you just say Washington, then it's assumed you're talking about the state. Or maybe it's just because I'm from here, so it automatically computes in my brain. I can see how if somebody wasn't from here, it'd be maybe confusing.
It's like there's so many possible names. Why would you confuse people for no reason?
I have no idea.
So many possible names. Then you go with Washington.
You know what the crazy part is about DC? Every state is a street in DC. Every state. So you got a Washington Avenue in there somewhere. A Maryland Avenue.
There's a lot of people that think that New York is the capital of.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. They don't know it's Albany.
That's crazy.
I'm trying to figure out they're not teaching. They taught that shit to school, so I don't know why people don't know it. I don't get it.
I think this is just rage bait. She's just trying to be funny. Because there's no way, because this is a pre-recorded video. There's no way that you know. At this point, ChatGPT literally should be your companion. If you're going to say something and then you're not even going to check what's going on, there's a triple problem. Because people are going to check it for you.
Yeah, that's true. How was your day though, Fatty? What you been up to?
Actually, been a little bit better. I'm for the transparency. I save a little bit of money because I think I was like, shit, I'm going to have to buy an air conditioner. So let me not put this shit on the motherfucking crypto. And then I bought it because I'm such a dumbass. I bought a portable air conditioner, but I forgot that even the portable air conditioner has the sleeve, so the air has to be out. So I have to stick the shit through my window, and then I send it back. And now it's a little bit colder, so I have $400, $300 right now. It's just me being a dumbass. But hey,
you sent it back?
Yeah, because the point of having a portable one was that it's portable, but the shit it has the sleeve. Like you see, the hot air has to leave that shit. So to leave it, I have to literally have a sleeve. I have the what is it called? The exhauster, whatever the sleeve that connects the back of that shit, and put it out of the window. So the air, like the hot air, goes out. And if that's the case, I don't need them no fucking portable because it goes to the same place. So he's stupid.
You need one of those.
And he makes a tremendous amount of noise.
Yeah, I bet.
I was like, nope.
You ain't seen them like the cooling fans, like, because I just seen, I think it's by Shark, where it's like, you put ice water in the container or whatever, and it just blows that cool air on you or whatever.
And there's no back, nothing?
No,
there's no cable? No?
No.
Man, let me Google that shit.
Yeah, I think it's called a cooling fan or something like that from Shark. There's a couple of them like that, but it's like $200.
Yeah, we will spend some money. So then this is sort of the purpose. We broke, baby, but we're paying 36 installments. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Camille will send me like $3 a month. I'll pay the shit in 2027. What do you call it? The cooler?
Cooling, like COOL.
Cooling fan.
Yeah, cooling.
By who? What's the brand?
Shark.
I'll be right back. I'm listening. I'm just going to Amazon Spain real quick. Let me see.
Check it out.
How was your birthday so far? Go ahead.
Oh no! It was good, man. I've been chilling all day. You know, I can't complain. I ain't really do like when I was younger. You know, I used to party and all that stuff. Now you get older, it's like stuff got boring. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no, you probably wouldn't understand. But
no, you was about to ask me a question.
Yeah. I don't know. I was about to make up some, Cammy. I ain't gonna lie. I was probably about to ask you about the game or something like that because you finished the Walking Dead. So what's the next game? Or you doing 3?
I don't know.
Damn, she didn't even think about it.
I have to look again. I can't find it. There's probably no technology.
I find it and send it to you.
And you know what's funny? Cammy, she already knows the game because she be repeating the lines before the line starts.
Wait,
what you talking about?
The Walking Dead. Like the guy says, "Boo hoo hoo, my feet hurt," and she repeats it. Before he says it, she says, "Boo hoo hoo, my feet hurt."
Wait, what? Yo,
Yeah,
you
so you already
lying on
played
me.
it. You already played it. You're just playing dumb.
You lying on me. Yo, that's
Yes, you're playing dumb.
crazy.
You're the type of people. Is there? They have a birthday party. They go ahead and get surprised, and they say, "Oh my God, hey, I'm going to go back. Just put the camera rolling, and I'm going to pretend. Oh, surprise! Oh my God, this is the best." Like that's you,
Damn.
Howard, scammer.
He caught you slipping.
lying. No.
Have you played
that's
part 2
why
before? Or was that your first time?
I played it. I was really young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that's
So I was right again.
Yeah.
Who
so
that
but I
thought?
was really young.
Who that thought that I was right?
That's wild. Oh my goodness. I still wear taquitos better than you.
Sorry for the cheesy music. I got to give a shout out to my guy Shadow Dragon TV. Just came through with the $10 cash app. Appreciate you, my guy. Appreciate you. Let's see. Oh, and I forgot my guy Player One in the building gave me a $20 cash app for the birthday, so I appreciate you.
Why didn't you send 21?
Yeah, that would have been nice.
21
21 from Player One.
Pussy. He's a lame. I agree with you. I agree with you, Cammy. But thank you for the change, peasant. Player One will be rich. He'll be blessing us with like $200 birthday gifts, like in probably a year now. I believe in him. I believe that he's a loser right now, but he will definitely be less of a loser in like 1 year and a half, 2 years. I trust you.
Yeah, if he cutting that grass, I might give him a raise.
Can you check the link that I put on the back to see this is what you're talking about? I'm sorry for hijacking the show, but my survival I think is a little bit more important. I want to reach 44.
Lord. Nah, I mean I'm looking at it now, but no, I don't think so. It's like one of those stand-up fans. It's circular, but it got it's sitting on like a bucket. That's where it's getting the water from. I'm about to try to see because I don't know if Amazon got it or not, but I'm gonna try to look it up and see.
Because OG said in the chat to search for a windowless air conditioner, but this is what I found. I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, I mean that might work, and it's cheaper than what I'm gonna send you, but I don't know.
Yeah, but that's probably what I have. I can buy a $20 on Chinatown. If it's just the ones that just send fan like this as a fan and just send wind to you, I want one that actually cools the room. It's not just air being blown to your face.
Mm-hmm.
Zara said close to the link.
Hold on, I got it. I'm about to show him.
I don't trust Alex.
I'm about to show him what it look like. I just found it on. It's on Amazon too, but I
Person.
don't know if it's on Europe. Amazon.
I don't trust Alex.
He's the most trustable person here, Patty.
Yeah, you see the screen?
Let me see.
See how it's this bucket? You put the water in right there.
This is interesting.
Yeah.
So the water is already ice, or yes, like a mechanism that makes the water cool.
Nah, I would assume you put ice in it. Don't give me the line. You know what I'm saying? I'm assuming either you put cold water in it or you can put ice in it. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think it makes the ice because I think it would cost way more than $200 if it did all that.
So it sounds like a mist. I don't know if I want. I don't know if I want this, Nino. This is an indoor ship. It sounds like by the time that I'm done with this, everything will be motherfucking. You know what I'm saying? This looks like an outdoor shit. This looks like kind of a barbecue outside type of thing.
It says indoor and outdoor. So, and I think the misting is optional. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it has to, you know what I'm saying, blow, mist. And then you probably can adjust how much mist it blows out. But, I don't know, just something to look into, read up on if you want, or,
Yeah, can you just click on what Zyrex sent, and then we wrap it up on the Survive Summer in Portugal
When she posted
section.
It's not always out there. I thought it was like.
No. It's okay, but the thing is, like every construction in Portugal is brick. We don't have like steel and wood and like the what do you guys call it? The fake wall thing, the drywall. So it's pretty good on the winter because it retains temperature pretty good. But on the summer, especially if you have a lot of electronicals, it's kind of fucked up. So the thing that changes, I have an air conditioner on the living room, but even if I leave the doors open, the cool thing doesn't come to my room. Like it doesn't get here. And remember, I have one giant computer, 3 screens, three Elgato Stream Decks, phones, like lights, and I'm going to have more 3 of them. I am going to have a giant TV and 2 more screens. So this room is going to be on fire every time I go live. So I need to figure something out.
Here you go, right here. I mean, this looks promising right here. I ain't gonna hold you.
And it makes the water cold. This looks like it makes the water cold instead of just. Yeah, if you can just put the link on the back, I would appreciate it.
I got you.
Thank you very much, Tyrex, for helping me. Or
Shout out to the Bridge Academy, helping people.
Cammy, do you have $269, Cammy? You can lend me. I'll pay you on God bless you. Yeah, but I need to buy one of them because I can't finish the studio without air conditioning. That will be too tight.
Oh, you gonna put the air conditioner in the studio?
Yeah, because I'll have 3. That's why I wanted a mobile one, so I can have one like I can just do the wheelie thing and put it on the room, and then when I go to work, I'll put it on the studio. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of buying 2 air conditioners, and now my electricity bill is double because I'm just pumping that shit all the time. Because I know I'm going to get comfortable with that shit, so now I'm going to use it all the time. It's fine. First world problems, right?
Yeah, I guess. Nah, man, I can't. Nah, that heat is too much. I don't know how people in third world countries bear with it.
You know why it's a first world problem? Because I'm inside in a couch with a fan complaining it could be more, it could be better.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even work outside. I remember when I was working outside, I was like, "Oh my god!" It was too cold. Oh God, why is raining? I have to go out. So
I came home with 2 times. Huh?
I really don't. I like. You know your life is comfortable when you are complaining about the best case possible. I'm like on the 90 percentile, and I'm complaining because I'm not top 1%. That's crazy.
Hey, that's not our fault. We had the luxury, so it is what it is. We all have it.
Damn.
No, not I didn't say it like that. You know what? Shout out to all the third world people. You know, love me.
I'm going to let that slide.
Man, well, that's a good way to look at things.
I'm going to let that slide.
I'm a very sympathetic, or whatever that word is.
You are
the word. You know the word.
You are very empathetic. We had that conversation the other. You said, like, remember, like I think it was a year ago. You said, "Oh my God, when I love somebody, I am a giver." And then we asked, "When was the last time that you gave something to somebody you like, your friends, your parents, something like that?" And you couldn't come up with nothing.
You know what?
Most people that claim they are empathic, their actions usually don't. It's like people that say I'm a romantic. You like to you like to be the receiver of romance. That doesn't make you a romantic.
Wait. Back in the guy, right? I like actually doing a giving, like
Yeah,
setting up
but
the
you
house.
never. So when was the last time that you gave something to someone? Oh my God! Here we go again with that bullshit.
And hugs don't count.
When was the last time you gave something to someone? You see, I'm talking about Cam. You need to chill, bro.
Hey, not even your little sister. You can give
That
her nothing?
she does these statements, and then she doesn't like. She's just oblivious. Oh, Kevin, let me give you this, right? My brother and my little nephew are going to Disneyland. See, I didn't have to take nothing. Now you. Let's do Cammy. 1, 2, 3. When was the last time you gave something to someone?
I gave my mom some of my makeup stuff. You like makeup?
When was this? Christmas or Mother's Day?
Maybe a few months ago.
No. What was the occasion?
There was no occasion. I just thought about her. And I just
That sounds like Kev.
ah,
That sounds like Kev to me.
I gave her some snacks. I mean, I don't know.
You gave her a potato chip bag. That's crazy.
Gave her some candy.
Can you imagine bragging about, yeah, I had some yogurt and I was like, you want some? She said, yes. Here we go. Somebody bring me the Nobel Prize.
Man, I don't know.
I told you. Be careful with these people that say they are giving people and empathetic people. Be careful. A lot. I think if Camby had like $1 million, I think she would be very giving. But that's the thing is like your intentions and your actions. A lot of time, who you think you are and the things you do don't like when you look at the mirror. They don't connect.
Yeah, everybody thinks they're better than what they really are.
Yes. Because you see what people like usually you see who people are when they actually get some power or they have the chance to do something and they don't do it. Cammy Day still is not here.
I'll be a very fair, powerful person.
Dang.
Of course you will. You're going to be broke in 7 days because I'm going to tell everybody, hey, try to get in her pocket. Cammy, my mama, she's so sick. I need $100,000. Oh, don't worry, you're PayPal or Cash App.
Oh, wait. I don't want to give it all up. You know what I mean?
So what is the limit, Cammy? If you had $1 billion tomorrow, no, not a million. Now let's go for something safer. 100 million. You won the lottery. 100 million. How much money me and Nino was going to get? Be realistic about it. Don't be fucking because hey, this might happen, and then I'm going to ask Mama. Be very realistic about it. How much money am I going to get? And Nino is going to get, and I better get at least $1 more than Nino. Go ahead. How much money are we getting if Kemi becomes $100 million YouTuber?
Probably like somewhere like in the late 10,000s, like 80,000 or.
You give me $80,000.
I mean, 200 million. That's not gonna hurt nobody. Yeah, I can always.
And how much money would you give Nino?
I feel like maybe like 80 or maybe like 60, 70,000, 80,000.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Give him 60. Yeah, give him 60. So wait. Now we're talking. How much money you giving to Zyrex?
Oh, I gotta give her. I gotta give this part of the cash. I gotta give her like 100,000.
Cam, you're not giving them $1 million to Zyrex or just a quick milli?
No, don't do it like that.
Cam, you have 100,000. You have $100 million. You want to give $1 million to Zyrex?
No.
Hey, no, I can't. No, 1 second, Kevin. Who would get the most money?
My parents and family.
How much would you give? How much would you give to your parents?
Maybe like a something million.
A couple, like 2 million.
Yeah, something like that.
Damn, Kevin, I'll kick you out of my house if I heard this shit.
You said 2 million.
Kevin, that's correct. That Kevin, you are being cheapsteaks now. Kevin, this is what you're saying. If you have $100, right? You are giving $2 to your parents, 80 cents to me, and 60 cents to Nino.
No, if I got 100 million.
If you ever like what you're saying is if you have $100, you have $100 bill, you'll give $2 to your parents, 80 cents to me, and 60 cents to Nino. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I gotta pay taxes too. I got that all mine.
No, this is after taxes. You have $100 million. You want 200. They took the tax. You have 100 now.
Okay, I got 100 million. So I feel like my parents say we're gonna get the most. Like,
so how much you giving to your parents?
Maybe like 10 million or something like that. I mean, I still gotta live.
Now she went from $1 million to 10 million, and the money literally. Oh my god. Red lipstick vibes. Choo. Happy birthday. She says, "Cancer gang, I can help to be a cancer. Happy birthday, Nino."
Appreciate your red lipstick vibes.
And player one is begging for you to check his DMs, like he's begging in the chat, saying, "Please, Nino, can you check my DMs, please?"
Okay.
So can we continue with this exploration of what Cammy is going to do with $100 million? Because I'm now very curious. Go ahead, Cammy. Can you tell us, Cammy, like, tell me where those $100 million are going to go? How much money are you going to spend in a house? Like, first, let's start with the parents. Then we're going to go to the house and the car. And the car, of course. You're going to
expensive house. So all I gotta do, I gotta look nice. Be like,
no. So what you're going to do with the $100 million if you're not going to buy a house?
I gotta definitely make sure I have some like investments,
Is it me or audio looks like she's far away from the microphone?
Yeah, she sounded a little far.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yes, now it's good.
You show that money, I was like start a business, that's what we go with. By content creation and everything. So I definitely put that in there. And maybe a good house, maybe a house that's 100,000 or maybe lower than that. I mean, I don't feel it's a good house.
100,000. Oh, Cammy, don't let me talk with you. Cam, you're going to live in the motherfucking middle of the street if your house is 100,000. A house
place, like,
to 100,000, you are going to be living on Skid Row. What is the area in Philadelphia that they have all the junkies and shit?
Oh no, I'm not. Kensington Alley.
Kensington. Cam is going to be $100 millionaire living in Kensington. That's crazy.
Cammy, good houses cost, depending on where you live at, cost way more than 100,000. In Philly, they probably way more than that. But I would hope you move out of Philly. They not even collecting y'all trash, are they? Oh, I'm serious. They on strike over there.
Yeah.
Direct with the $2. Happy birthday. You should say, we're still going to sing, waiting on more peeps to show.
Thank you, Zara, for the $2. Hey, did you know Cammy sung me happy birthday on her show?
Today?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that she went live when I woke up. I took a nap and she was like on hour 3. And today was not about fat people, right?
Oh,
no, it wasn't about fat people.
That's cool.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with them.
She getting better.
That's crazy.
She sang you happy birthday like the Marilyn Monroe and Mr. President.
I don't. The player one sent me the video.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Oh, hey, play. Let's see.
Oh my goodness.
Let's see what's going on here.
If both of them were standing in front of you right now, and you only had a choice of one of them that you could have, you could take one, and you would have to leave the other one alone forever. Which one are you walking away with?
Happy birthday to Nino, the one and only Nino.
As if she had a
Nino,
choice.
the man, Nino. Samuel, you would never have a choice with neither of
Those
them.
men would have been.
Yo, nobody cares, sir. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. They don't want you. Nobody wants you, sir. Nobody wants you. I'm ashamed of Nino. See, even when I'm trying to sing, here y'all go.
You're so mean.
Nino Nathan. Nino Nathan. Happy birthday to you. Happy. Salute, J Mutt. Salute. Shout out to one of those GBT members, J Mutt. Salute to you, even though these people are lame, anywho. Salute, Nino Nation, 44. He became older. And he's the best. Shout out to the Untouchables.
Oh my God.
Nino Nation, happy birthday. Birthday boy, birthday man. He's on his way to 1,000 subscribers, so support Nino Nation. Okay, now y'all gotta sing one thing. Oh shoot, it's the back profile. My bad.
Hit the applause button, Cammy. That was beautiful.
No, we gotta say happy birthday. Y'all gotta say happy birthday. Be quiet.
Can't match that. That was excellent.
Yeah, there's no way I could top that. No way.
We digress. Our mic is muted.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry, Nino. They not the other guys. So you know, I mean, shout out to you, GBT forever. Yeah, salute to the game. Salute to the game. But anywho, now you play the last lady laughter voices.
Thank you, Cammy. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Of course.
What?
Me and Cammy are the same person. The thing is, I do it on purpose. She is unintentionally funny. That's crazy. That's crazy, Cam. You hit him with the shower performance that nobody should see in public. That's crazy.
I heard her sing. I was like,
she came up with the lyrics on real time. She was freestyling.
It looked like she was reading something, but you know.
Oh my God, that's crazy, Cam.
Not reading nothing.
That's crazy. And then you look like an angry toddler. Like, why do you have like these angry outbursts? Nobody cares. Who are you talking to? You talking to player one?
Yeah, I was talking to player one.
Yeah, you probably deserve that shit. You probably deserve that shit. You're right. Cammy will win $100 million and buy $100,000 house. Hey, Cammy, you should definitely get financial literacy classes somewhere, please.
Yeah, why wouldn't you buy $1 million home game if you got $100 million?
And all that on taxes and stuff. Like, I just want to have a normal home. Like, I'm very low maintenance. I just want to have a house
You
I
can
can
you can have
decorate it and just be normal.
you can have a normal life in a $1 million penthouse.
Let me bring the Top Cat, TC Top Cat, Triple OG to the stage.
Arise.
Hey, Fag, check your Instagram. I sent you a link over there. Happy birthday, Nino.
Appreciate
it. How you doing, OG?
OG got to go for his PSA test, and I got to go to my oncologist tomorrow. So that's been a busy month.
Yeah.
What are you going to do? That's what happens when you get old. You know, what are you going to do?
Don't remind me.
Aero freezer. Does he send water to you, or you just like what does the device do? Aero freezer.
Yeah, it's already everything's already together. All you gotta do is it's portable. Plug it in and turn it on. That's it. You have to go through. You have to have it out no window or nothing. See how you can move it around? You can take it from room to room.
Yeah, I have to Google this on my part of the thing because y'all are sending me American links. I have to change everything. Even the names a lot of times change the technology.
Yeah, check it out. That might be.
Yeah, but I'll check it out in like the American thing, and then like take the picture and try to match it with the picture on the site.
That's good.
But I appreciate it, OG. Thank you very much for the help trying to survive the beginning of summer. Like people really don't believe in climate change. On the last 7 years, is like record temperature on over and over and over and over.
Climate change is real.
Like what the hell?
Yeah,
I'm still very confused. Cammy doesn't have no notion of money. Cammy will go bankrupt in like you have $100 million and you buy 100. Oh my god, he doesn't even know how much about.
Nino, I didn't know they was on strike. There'd be a lot of rats, a lot of rats running around.
Yeah, I've been hearing about it. I seen a video on Instagram with dudes charging niggas to pick up their trash and shit. Like $20 a bag, $250 for the block.
What are you guys talking about?
The trash people on strike over there in Philadelphia. So
Imagine that.
Yeah, or the city ain't paying the people. Something going on, but they're not picking up trash.
And it's hot as fuck, and the shit is just piling.
Yep.
Yeah.
Rats is gonna be having a field day.
Yeah, maggots all in the trash. I'll set those bags on fire.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
Yep.
How does that even happen on the United States? You see what I'm saying? He's like, come on, man.
Hey, that's the way it is.
Everything's possible, man. Especially when you got crooked politicians.
Yep.
That's crazy.
Stealing money and they can't afford to pay the trash people. Like, y'all gonna have to tough it out for a couple weeks.
Guess what? When they wake up in the morning.
But isn't the service like pay for the government? Isn't like or the city?
It's the city. They contract. I guess they contract different companies.
Oh, so it's another private. It should be the city doing, but for whatever reason, it's a private company doing that shit. That shit is ridiculous.
That's what they do here. They have they bid on contracts. That's what they do here.
Yeah, but there's the thing. There's some like the basic necessities have to be done either by the government or by a company that kind of has mostly control. The government can control it. You are outsourcing this shit The company can do whatever the fuck they want, and like you see what I'm saying? That when people talk about socialism, oh, socialism is bad. Like this is what happens is people that work for the government, like all the men that work on the garbage disposal, they all work for the city, and the city is connected to the government. See what I'm saying? Like you are a public service person. You are not just an employee of such and such company. You are actually employed by the people. The people are paying your salary.
Right. Well, here they do a contract. I don't know how long it is. You know what my garbage bill? What my garbage bill was last time? $100.
You know what my garbage bill was last time? We don't have garbage bill. Every day, as soon as it's done, somebody comes in and they take the garbage out and they put on the same place. And then during the day, the regular people they come in on trucks. Like every area is as like the people during the day. Every area has like their own people, and they take like the big stuff that couldn't go on the trucks, and they kind of clean shit up, and they are just cleaning shit during the day. And you know what? They are very proud of their job, and the people treat them extremely well because they are literally a part of the community. Everybody knows their name. Like, you see what I'm saying? Hey, then some lunch. Hey, let me give you a little bit of water. Like, and they work for the government. This is actually what socialism is: to pay a little bit of taxes so you don't have to worry about this shit.
Yeah, they
That's how when OG said, "Oh my God, hey Freddy, that's so clean outside when you walk." Wait, what? This is supposed to do like that?
Hey, Patty, I'm gonna tell you something. Some of these neighborhoods, and I don't mean to be ignorant, but some of these African American neighborhoods, they don't care. They throw garbage everywhere. They don't give a damn. It's just piled up everywhere. They don't care.
Yeah, but shouldn't that be every day? Doesn't the garbage be collected every day?
No, ours is every week.
Every week?
Mm-hmm. Every week. That's when they come.
Jesus, that's crazy.
Yeah, but see, we had to buy our own garbage can, and it really isn't really. It's. I tell you what, at the most we have leaving 4 bags because there's only 2 of us here, so it's 4 bags. I look up and down the street. These neighbors got couches and shit.
OG, I put the bag out. I put the bag out every day.
Yeah, it's like every week here.
And I order food. I'm not even cooking. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh my God. Hey, man, I'm just going to be quiet because I love you so much.
But no, when it gets like that, when it starts piling up like that, you got issues because that's when you got rats. People, I don't know. I don't know how people live like that. I really don't. That's just
flies.
Yeah, mm-hmm. And then
Y'all don't have pickup every day?
No, we don't. No, every week ours.
You have like Trash Tuesday.
Y'all don't have like the public trash cans with the blue for the paper and the yellow for the plastic and the one for the glass, and then you have like 4 gigantic trash bins that you put shit over there, and then like they get picked up during the night. You guys don't have that shit?
I got one garbage can, and that's for everything. So they used to have recycle. They did away with that because they're on a different contract. It's crazy.
That's crazy.
It's different. It's like we got a recycling bin and we got the trash can. You know?
Right.
County provide both of that for us, so we can use the trash can. It's a big old trash can for the trash, and then we got a big green recycling bin.
Right. Yeah. And that is emptied how many times a week?
Oh, once a week.
That shit is inadmissible, bro. That creates so much motherfucking bacteria, so much fucking smell, like flies, rats, roach. Like that's crazy.
That's what I mean. So the more that garbage piles up when they're on strike, they're gonna be in big trouble.
The garbage shouldn't be just kept like that's crazy.
Yeah, that's it.
So if you have a house and you put your trash outside, how many days it takes since the day you put the trash and the day that they come in and get it?
You don't throw the trash out until the night or the morning of, but you got to be
early. Hey, you know what's funny? So this is why I always wonder in movies and series why they say, "Hey, this is trash day. You have to get your trash out."
Mm-hmm.
I always wonder, like, what the fuck is that?
We got a knock at the door. My guy Tony Golden trying to get on the stage.
Garbage up every week.
And fuck Tony Golden.
Arise.
Zyrax.
Boo.
Lady General Zaza. Shut Tom Golden.
Damn, Zara, she wouldn't even give you $1 million. That's crazy.
Hey, Fatty,
No.
Mrs. OG said hello.
Say hello back to her. I hope you're doing good, Miss OG.
Hi, thank you.
So y'all trash is only picked up once a week, one day.
Yeah, once a week. We're once a week, right? Once a week. Yep. Every Thursday.
You too, Tony? How many times did you get picked up, Tony?
It was twice a week. So Monday and Thursday. So certain areas was Monday and Thursday. Other areas was Tuesday and Friday. And then they had one recycle day. And then they had a day where they would pick up the bulk items as well.
Yeah, I used to be like that, but they
That's
changed.
crazy. And you know what's funny? Like here, there's not the man has to take the garbage out. And I never understood why you have that shit. That makes no sense. Now it makes sense. Because that shit's smelly and dirty as fuck. Like you shouldn't be just doing. That's crazy. Like every day people wake up, like women wake up, oh, let me put the garbage out. Like let me go to my fucking window. I'm going to take a picture of this shit.
You know what, Fatty? These people got cans, but they will sit that shit on a damn curb in a plastic bag where all them cats and shit get into it. Yeah, birds and everything. They don't care. They don't care.
That makes no sense.
Man.
Is anyone Canadian in the chat? Like you guys have, what system do you have there too? That makes no sense.
Yep.
And like for example, the people that blow the leaves and mow like did you guys have like street sweepers over there?
No, they do that. On my street, that's a rarity. That's a rarity.
So you don't have like daily like street sweepers that go through your area and just clean everything and that. Hey man, I'm going to go on mute. This conversation is pissing me off.
You know, it's up to you to and it's like if you got a house, it's up to you to take care of your property. Just like our sidewalks. We had to replace 2 sections of the sidewalk, I guess. And they had to come here and dig the sidewalk up. And then when they dug the one sidewalk up, because they put a whole new water line from the street in the house. They dug my basement up, jackhammering down there. I mean, it was a mess. You know, we didn't have to pay for it because it was free. And they put the water line. Remember, that was free. Yeah. They had a grant for that, so we got a whole new water line from the street to the house for nothing. And that's the thing. If you living in these apartments and these row houses and all that shit, you got other people's issues. I don't need that. Because you don't know how your neighbor is living, and next thing you know, you got roaches everywhere. Fuck that shit. Yeah, bites and shit. Hell yeah.
So, but there's the thing, right? For example, what happens is kind of a communal shit. So, what happens is on the beginning of the summer, like a bunch of mosquitoes and like those big roaches that fly, they start to show up just randomly, right? So the city and the government, they get a list of the places that are getting them much. They send people over there and they take everything out, like everything they find, stale water. Like, so I'm saying, they literally go to the places and they take care of the shit. So, for example, like the other day, I saw literally a flying roach that's flying and smacking on like the way that it's running. Like you call the city infection control or whatever the fuck it is. In 2 days, they're on your area to see where the shit is coming from. Literally.
You got to literally pay for an exterminator.
But that's the point. He will pay for an exterminator if he's inside of your house, right?
Right.
But if he's on your street, like, for example, and this is a good example, right? If you have like a bees or wasps, like when you find something outside that is like in the street, like do you have to pay for the exterminator for him to do it, or you can call the city and says, hey, there's a wasp nest here, can you guys come take care of it? Like what happens there?
Oh, that's
Depends on where it's at.
Yeah, it depends on where it's at. Like if it's in a tree or something like that, like in a communal area in a neighborhood, then the homeowner association got to pay for it. It's
And
in a
the
public.
homeowner or the city?
Yeah, the borough. Ours the borough.
The homeowner association, the community of people that pay the. Well, I guess it's different for every state.
So it's always private, kind of saying. It's like it's always private, kind of.
No,
As long
because
as
if it's on the public, like you know what I'm saying, something
Then it's
owned by the
city.
county, then the county got to pay for it.
Yeah, let's assume that you have like the regular house with like it's on the street. It's like right in front of your street. Might be like you have to pay it if it's on your property.
Yeah, if it's on my property,
Yeah,
then I
yeah,
got
you gotta pay.
like if it's on my house, like because I had a beehive on my deck on my house, and I had to call Terminex to come get rid of it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't get it.
Well, get this.
I kind of get it, but I don't get it. Like to me, it looks like it's like you have in a house on fire, and because that house you don't have insurance or you don't have enough money to put the house on fire. Now every house on the neighborhood catches fire because you didn't stop it. See what I'm saying? If there's like a nest of that or infection or some roaches, like it's your best interest for you to just go ahead and call the city and say, hey, there's something over there. You have to go watch it because it's a public concern.
But then people wouldn't do that because then they'll get sued.
Yeah. Oh, you better believe that we got insurance on this place. But here's the thing: a lot of people don't live in brick homes. If you're living in a frame home, my neighbor next to me got a wooden frame. The neighbor on the other side of me has what, aluminum siding and it's wooden. Guess who's gonna burn down faster? that house will be gone before the fire department even gets here. Yeah, this is brick home. Well, I ain't got that issue.
Yeah, Fatty. A lot of the shit is privatized essentially.
Yes.
Capitalism.
But this is ridiculous because once again, is if like what happened to you if you are from one of these elderly person, and now you have like a bunch of wasps in front of it. Like if you don't have the money, what happens then?
They might have programs. You can call the county and see if they can help, but they're not obligated.
But it's not a right. It's like that's
yeah, it's not obligated. They could probably help.
Hey, bro.
It depends. So if it's it just really depends on like who on it, what's the lot, if it's in the HOA, if it's county, it just really depends.
Yeah, but that's kind of crazy. I wish y'all can come to Europe and live here like for 4 months, bro. Because this shit is insane.
He wasn't moved.
You don't care for your own people.
She says she's ready to go. She can retire.
Like taking the trash out once a week, twice a week. That shit is inadmissible, bro.
So, Fatty,
you said I looked it up too. My bad, Tony, but I looked it up. Canada, they get their trash picked up bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly. That's probably a North American thing. I don't think most of it. That makes no sense.
Well, if it's bi-weekly, that's worse than us.
Yeah, it is.
Yep.
No, bi-weekly means two times a week, not in 2 weeks.
No, bi-weekly is
bi-weekly means every other week. I'm reading it. It says bi-weekly in parentheses. It says every other week.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because we get paid bi-weekly, and we only get paid once every 2 weeks.
Yep.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Yeah, that's why I said they shit is worse.
Yeah, man. That's how they paid us.
Actually, I know a Canadian. Let me call her and ask. Okay, ask.
Maybe they accumulate a lot of trash and stuff like that.
I mean, I could show you better than I can tell you. But maybe I should have did that. It's according to Google. It says in Canada, garbage collection frequency varies by municipality, but most cities and towns collect garbage bi-weekly, every other week, to reduce waste and increase recycling and composting rates. Many areas also collect organic waste green bins weekly. So they'll pick up the organic stuff weekly.
Right.
But the regular trash is every other week.
Hey, you know what? Fatty? I would see trains full of garbage in them containers. Trains full of garbage from New York going to someplace. I don't know where it's going, but they're incoming. So they're coming from someplace, New York, I guess. Blue containers full of garbage. They're going to some landfill or something.
I was kind of like Googling because I didn't want to lie to y'all because obviously I'm not in front of the garbage bin every day to see if they come every day. Lisbon government trash collection overview. General waste collected 3 times per week in some neighborhoods. Most high density zones have collection daily, managed by the Department of Urban Hygiene. Glass, plastic, metal peaked up on a weekly to bi-weekly. So this is recycling. And bulky waste is twice a week. And then the regular garbage is either daily or every 2 days. Depending, like if it's an area that has few people, they do it every 2 days because it's kind of a waste to go there every day. And it's for free. It's literally the government that does that shit. So it's free.
Yeah, Toronto says 4 times a week.
So that's
2,000 right there.
Okay, so Toronto is closer to what we have over here. But the thing about Canada too is very spread around. So
yeah, Canada's huge.
Yes. So I would understand if it's like they don't even have it's not just a big city, people living on top of each other. It actually have to go to rural areas. I get it while a rural area added the rule, right? But you're talking about urban areas. Like Philly is it's the urban area that is not getting picked up every day, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes no sense.
And they go on strike. You know the taxes on this place for a year? It's $2,200. $2,200 for this house every year. The taxes.
Damn, that sounds like a mortgage.
Mortgage is paid off. It's just people don't understand once you pay a house off, you got to pay taxes or they're coming to get it. And people can't do that shit. They don't make enough money and they end up got to get rid of their homes. And it's something. You got to pay that. You got to pay school tax, right?
Yeah, I paid the school tax this last week, Monday.
Yeah, school tax. I mean, so
$18.
you don't get off easy. You know, it's always something.
Everybody got to pay in America.
Yeah, but
property taxes are not exclusive to America. Like you pay property taxes here too, but for you to have I remember that if you have for you to have a 3,000 per year property tax, your house has to be $1 million or something like that.
Ours is the last time I checked, it was 122,000.
Yeah, so that makes no sense. Like what they charge you is 0.7%.
What'd you say?
What they charge you is 0.7%. Meaning if your house is $100,000, they charge you $700. No, is that correct? No, it's not that correct.
No.
If your house is $100,000, they charge you $70.
It's $1,000 per 10,000.
Yeah, it's $1,000 per 10,000 feet or something like that. For 10,000.
For every 10,000, it's 1,000 goes for your mortgage.
Yeah, for every 1,000, for every what? 10,000?
10,000.
For every 10,000. Yeah.
And how much is the school tax? Even if you don't have people in school?
The school tax, you don't got. If you got kids in school, you still got to pay, but it depends on the neighborhood.
Yeah, it depends on the neighborhood. So if you still got if you don't have kids in school, you still got to pay. We still got to pay.
Dang. That don't make no sense.
Why doesn't the money come directly from everybody paycheck? Like everything. Like war.
12 months used to be included in the mortgage, but we no longer have a mortgage.
Because they already taxed that the hell already.
But there's the point, right? If like they don't tax you depending of there's war or not. Like you know what I'm saying, it's already included. Why wouldn't they include that shit on?
What in the mortgage? They included in the mortgage, but once you pay the mortgage off, then you got to pay. Then you got to pay the school tax and all that because they included that in the mortgage. So in the 30-year mortgage, this house is paid off before the 30 years. So
Yeah, because $2,000 is like $180 per month that you have to save. That's literally a car. A car like a car installment.
that's why she said everybody got to work 2 or 3 jobs.
Oh, the 2,200. That's a year or a month?
A year.
That's a year.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I thought it was a month. I was about to say that.
No, split by 12. It's like between $180 and $200. That's still a lot of money.
Yep.
My old bills are not $200. Like when I'm talking about my old bills, the internet, phones, light bill, gas, water, all together is like $200.
Oh shit! I like it to be $200 in the summertime with the AC pumping.
My water bill is $32. That's what my water bill is.
Yeah, that's close to mine. Mine is $20.
Yeah, the water bill is cheap. The
Gas bill $20 too. $25 on the winter.
What, the electric $25?
No, gas. Electric is $50, something like that. And then what it costs more is internet, TV. It cost me $100 because I have my family on my plan. So we have like 5 phones, 1 hotspot, 3 TV boxes, 2 modems, 2 routers, like a bunch of shit. $100. And it could be cheaper because I don't watch TV. My parents watch TV on their house, so is why I don't cut the shit off because they watch Brazilian telenovela. So I let them have it.
Yeah, my internet bills with the cable is about $200, and I think it's 4 boxes, and she got TV everywhere. TV in the dining room, TV in the kitchen, TV in the bedroom, TV in the spare room, and a TV in the living room.
Does that include the phone bill?
Yeah, because we still have a house phone. We have both.
No. I have a house phone too. So what we have is, what do you get with $100? Is okay, 3 boxes so you can watch TV in 3 devices. 1 is here, 2 is at my parents. You get 1 phone, like a house phone, that is at my parents, and you get 4 mobile phone cards with 100 gigabytes each, something stupid like that. And then you get 2 routers with their internet and my internet. And I get a hotspot, meaning it's like the little hotspots that you put on your wallet and you can walk outside of the house, and he gets internet with you. That shit is $105.
Yeah, that's what I paid for my cell phone bill, $112. Just for one, with the package. Get this. You know what a boiler cost me for my house? $10,000. That's what heats this house, a boiler. Everybody else got, the regular furnace and all that. I don't have that. I have a boiler here. $10,000. That's what it costs. $10,000. Put a new roof on here, $20,000. Put new windows in there, $15,000.
Yeah, that's why Cammy wants $100. That's why Cammy wants $100,000 house so she can live on a tent. That way she doesn't have to worry about shit. She just buy a new tent and she good.
And guess what? Wait till you pay the taxes on $100,000, because a lot of people buy them homes and can't afford the damn taxes, and then they got to move out and move somewhere else.
That's what I talk about, the taxes.
Yeah, that's right. Plus, when you hit the lottery like that, you ain't getting all that money. They're taking all that taxes out there, and next thing you know, damn, what happened?
Yeah, they pay you the lottery in increments too, by the way.
Yes. Yeah, you can get one lump sum, or you can get it paid in increments, right? You know, that's crazy, man.
Man, they're making life so expensive. Man, I have to just
It is
live off the
expensive.
mountains and just call it good.
Yeah, but if you have $100 million, you should have at least a $5 million house. That's actually a good investment. So that shit is going to be worth 10 million or 15 million by the time you die. That's actually a great investment for your kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like some debt is actually good debt. Some expenses are actually good expenses. If I got a 100 million, I would put 20 million on the S&P 500, 20 million on crypto. I would build 2 apartment units worth $20 million. So there's 60. I would put 10 million on gold. There's 10. I will buy a $5 million house. I would buy $300,000 cars. I'll keep the rest of the money, like the 300,000, not 300, 3 million. I'll keep the rest and I'll pocket the rest to do some miscellaneous things. And then I'll take 10 million. I'll give 5 million to the people that I fuck with. And then the other 5 million, I would be doing investments. Like, hey, Cammy, here is $50,000 for you to buy a team. I have like 30% of the revenue if one day you make it big. Like, try to invest in people's business so they can do like startups and follow their dreams and whatever they want. And I'm kind of partner with them. I'll take that. That's what I would do with my money. And then I'll give Cammy $80,000.
You know how them young people are. The young people can't manage no money. Money burns a hole in their pocket. The first thing they get money, they got to go out and buy something material instead of
Well, I'm
saving
not going to be frivolous with my money. You know what I mean? Probably
You should buy something.
for fun.
You should buy something material with your shit. It has to be under 10% of your income, 5% of your income.
Man, you ain't
You just be
Because with the amount of money that you're going to get from putting the money on the S&P 500, gold, real estate, and all that shit, you can live way above the amount of money that you're spending.
Daddy, you know what? Let me tell you something. I ain't saying all black folks, but some of them, they want to see that money in their hand. That they ain't having that. And that's why some of the people living the way they're living now, they got to have it in their hand. That's just the way people are. They don't want to save and all that. You know, they don't. You ain't telling them nothing about investing. Some do, some don't.
Yeah, but there's not black people. There's people in general. It is the same shit. Most people that win the lottery be broke in like 3 or 4 years.
Yeah,
I believe that. I don't know.
Most black people don't win the lottery. It's a lot of white people win the lottery.
Yeah,
and it's on purpose because they could teach you financial literacy. Like what's the script? Kenny doesn't know what like that's like 100. I will buy $100,000 house. You just bought a trash can. Congratulations.
You know what? This dude I know hit the lottery years and years ago for 8.6 million, right? And guess what his wife did before he hit it? She left him. She left him, right? They got divorced. And then next thing you know, he hits the lottery. Guess who's banging on the door? He told her goodbye. That was a dumb move on her part. He took his daughters, moved way out someplace, and left her behind. You ain't getting nothing. Nothing. That's the way you got to do it. You out. Nah.
I don't like your evil left, OG.
Yeah, I'm all for that shit.
When I did the dark.
That's right. You know we did.
I like that energy.
You know we did with this house. No, we did with this house. If we leave here, it goes to the church. That's what we did.
What the church gonna do with it?
What's the kids gonna do with it? They can't keep up them bills. They come in here and live for free and tear every damn thing up, and then next thing you know, the house goes up for sheriff's sale. Let the church have it. I don't give a shit. I think it'd be better hands than that. And that's the thing. You know, that's why people don't want to leave their kids nothing. Because they don't know how to take care of anything. That's the way it is, man. And that's the thing people don't understand about being married. If either one perish, you know, and they unalive, somebody got to eat that debt. They don't understand that. You got to eat that debt. If that male dies, you got to eat that debt. If that female dies, you got to eat that debt. That's just the way it is. They all hurry into the altar to get married, but guess what? One of you go, you got to eat that debt. Whatever debt left over, you got to pay for that.
Actually, we're locking everybody a rich chain. Sure, we want to have a better
No, you see what I'm talking about? Cammy give me $80,000 and then spend. How much is a chain like that? A real one, Cammy? Probably 20,000.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah, for sure.
That's crazy. So instead of actually sending 100,000 and let me buy noodles with that shit, you're sending me a wrist chain. That's great. That's great. I would pawn that shit in a.
Yep.
I'll say, hey, can you give me 10,000 for this shit?
Damn. Half the price.
Hey, Nino, only to find out it's fake.
Damn.
And the bust down chains and watches are the ones that devaluate the most. And she's going to give us a chain, a diamond chain. That's crazy.
That's nuts.
Man, these assholes on Instagram, man, they get on my nerves, bro. Like, they literally flag a video of mine that I made like yesterday because I play like the Aaron the plumber, if you beat my ass 10 times, I'm going to shine, baby. They flag that shit as harassment.
Wow.
Wait, what?
And then there's a bunch of big booty quiches on Instagram showing their motherfucking coochie. And they claim there's no problem.
Yo, I literally saw a woman little hooch on Instagram. I'm like, how? You literally showing it. And she didn't get flagged at all.
Hey.
Cammy, your algorithm, wow, so I'm not surprised.
My algorithm is pretty cool. It'd be like memes, relatable memes, and
Crazy shit. I know.
They say sex sells, huh? Sex sells. That's crazy.
I did not be looking at big booty women. Don't do me like that.
Fatty, you going to see the new Jurassic Park movie?
I'm not a fan of Jurassic Park. If I go to the movies, I'm going to watch the Formula One shit.
Have you watched 28 Years? Like, don't tell me anything. I'm thinking about watching.
Yes, they all die in the end.
No, well, don't say anything. I said watch it.
I didn't watch it online.
Yeah, I've seen it, Cammy.
Oh, okay.
What you got here? Teddy bears? Lord have mercy.
Yeah. Teddy bear game. Big Lives Matter.
Well, I know what you're spending your money on.
Life-size teddy bears.
Yeah.
Life-size teddy bears and chubby babes.
Chubby what?
Chubby babes.
Oh my goodness.
Chubby babes. I don't know what that is, Cammy. Okay.
Babies are weighing
What
like
size models?
30 pounds and they can't even walk.
Fatty, you got 2 shows tomorrow. You still doing the debate tomorrow, right?
Yeah. That shit is so easy that I'm going to do a show in the morning. Hey, I'm going to do a show in the morning, go on a date, and then go to the motherfucking debate. That's how. That's
Oh,
how.
Superman.
That's how. That. Hey, Kemi, better watch your mouth.
Well, I gave you practice.
That's how unbothered I am about this shit, because that shit is going to be a shit show, bro. So there's no angle. And you can beat me in something that I've been talking for the last 3 years every day. It's just not going to happen. Because one thing that these debate bros don't understand is that relationships have nothing to do with logic. So all your logical entanglements go out of your window immediately.
That's something.
So it's going to be funny. We're going to see what is the excuse for sending men to a burning building when they can literally have kids and have families outside of that shit and do like barbecue. We're going to see what's going on. Because I'm very curious.
Yeah, everybody's talking about relationships. I don't know. That's crazy.
Because everybody wants them, or everybody been in them. Like relationships is something that everybody on the planet is interested about, because that's kind of why we are here on this planet. So
Then when it goes south, then the finger pointing starts.
It's always the case.
Yep.
Ship starts sinking, everybody gonna be pointing at everybody.
Yep. That's what they do. That's the man's fault. Man's fault. Man's broke. Man ain't got no money. Man ain't no good. Man. That's all I hear. The hell. That's so you chose.
And all we hear is women's fault. Women's fault. It's always women's fault. Feminism.
Yeah, but y'all chose them. Y'all doing the most complaining.
And y'all chose them too.
But y'all doing the most complaining. It's women that's complaining the most.
No, we're just vocal. That's it. That's the difference between men and women, right? Women, we tend to be just vocal. It's not that we complain the most. We're just vocal. And we listen to one another more than I guess you guys.
No, we listen.
Yeah.
No, say like women is like a squiggly line. Y'all go around the block and around the corner to get to the point. Men are straightforward. You know what I'm saying? We straight line.
Yep.
A to B.
There's no time to waste if we're talking about solving a problem. If this is a venting session, y'all definitely listen to each other. If this is solving a problem shit, this is when you guys actually do the most. I don't have to hear your sob story to understand how to fix some shit. Just tell me what you want to fix.
Yeah. This lady said one time, I heard her on live, said her husband told her no, but she kept going until she got a yes. What kind of shit is that?
Woman. What they call a woman? It's like a kid asking to go to Disneyland. It might calm down today, but in 2 days he's going to ask, "Are we going to Disneyland? Are we going to Disneyland? Are we going to Disneyland?"
That's why.
and it's our fault because we kind of conceive most of the times. So what would you expect?
Yeah.
Exactly. Yep.
More concessions. Yes.
Then they get mad and talking about man's supposed to be a provider. If you got your own damn money, that's your business. If you want to buy what you you're gonna buy. I ain't telling you what to do. You do what you want to do. But I can tell you one damn thing: I ain't paying for it. That's out. That's the problem. That's the problem.
That's fine. Then you make your own sandwich then.
I can do that. My hands.
And that's exactly what we've been doing. Look what you Hey, Zara,
Then why are you guys complaining? Why are you guys complaining?
No.
The woman needs to go back to the kitchen.
Zara, let me the same way I complain about the weather, and I know that shit is not going to change. So Zara, let me actually ask you something, right? How many sandwiches do you think men ask woman per week? How many times do you think a man says, "Hey, woman, go to the kitchen and get me a beer and some peanuts and a sandwich"? How many times do you think a woman, like the average woman, hears that shit per week?
I don't know. For a sandwich, like like I really don't know if like men ask, can you make me a sandwich? Because usually like I hear, oh, you're gonna make dinner, like something like that, but they're not like specific like
Yes. See, so,
sandwich.
so it's a fictitious thing. It doesn't exist. If a man wants a sandwich and a beer, he goes to the kitchen, makes a sandwich, and takes a beer out of the fridge. That's what happens.
No, but that's what you guys are saying though. You guys are using the sandwich. Nino says it all the time. Make me a sandwich, or go to the kitchen, make me
No,
a
what
sandwich.
I
That's why
say
I
is
say sandwich.
it's a joke though, Cyrex. And usually what I say is, damn, y'all want all this and y'all can't even make a nigga a sandwich. That don't mean I'm asking for a sandwich every day. But it's
Right.
like if I ask you to make a sandwich, you got a problem with it.
Yep.
If I ask you to cook, you got a problem with it. But my shit, what you want from me, I gotta be on top of that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying? Every time. It's not a balanced deal, Zyrex. Just to let you know with
Yeah,
this
but to say
marriage shit
that,
because y'all say y'all want a provider. It made sense back when women couldn't work, when women couldn't make money. We had to be the provider. But now that y'all can provide for yourselves, I mean, I don't see why I should be obligated to pay for somebody that has every ability to make just as much or more than me.
Right.
yes, I agree, right? Like if you're not gonna be the so-called full, or the full like provider, and we're gonna go like half and half, then yeah, I feel like you shouldn't then expect me to, to like gender roles also, because the traditional roles are the men are the providers and the women, yeah, they're the cook, the clean, the stay-at-home wife.
But here's the thing, though, right? You're gonna ask me for stuff, even though even if we don't even playing fields, you're gonna ask me for stuff. There's gonna be obligations there. So I just feel like a sandwich is like if I feel like if my wife asked me to make a sandwich, I would make her a fucking sandwich.
The fatty's in the back.
Oh shit, I ain't see you drop. But yeah, I would make her a sandwich. I wouldn't sit up there, oh my god, you want me to be a slave?
And that's the point, because if you say, "Hey, baby, can you get me something from the supermarket?" I'm going to go out of my way to get you something from the supermarket. Like, what's the problem?
Yep.
Hey, baby, can you go ahead and give me some? Okay. Like it's
You know what
it's
it
just
is?
people being selfish. That's the reality.
Yep.
I don't
When does
I
the
don't know. I
man
have
have?
a hard time.
Yeah,
So,
but
OG, go ahead.
when does the man have to ask the woman to cook something? That's in that.
No, no, then there's not even that. Why is the man that is going 50-50 on bills as to buy you being nice to him? Right? It actually gives credence to it's about money. Because if like, do I get 100% of the things that I want if I pay 100%? There's actually going to be the show, the super panel that was delayed to next week because of the 4th of July. Andrew Tate said this: either I get 100% of submission and you get 100% of me, or I get no submission and you get nothing from me. That's all. If that's the game we're going to play to the 50-50, 70-30, da, 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 if you only get shit from me if you obey me 100% of the time. And you know what's going to happen? Women are going to complain too. That's
Yeah.
slavery.
Oh,
That's
absolutely.
slavery. That's so you can win. If you get 50-50, you don't have authority because you are not paying enough to earn that authority. If you have 100-0, you are a monster because this woman is not your slave and you're paying all the bills. Doesn't entitle you to have 100% of her order saying yes. So you lose or you lose.
Yep. It's a shame.
I don't know. I just have a hard time, understanding that like when women they get married, that they turn into like a bunch of like mean women, and that they refuse to cook for you or refuse to, be considerate and stuff like that. Like when they go to groceries, they don't call up like, "Oh, baby, is there anything that you want? Anything that you need?" The women are just like, "I don't care. I don't care that I have a husband at home." No, I don't. Women are wives are not doing that.
Well,
I mean, evidence that's otherwise out there. I mean, you might not be doing that, is that right?
right.
There's definitely women, wives out there that are doing that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Absolutely.
if they do that, it's just like maybe like a one-off, where like she's like mad at him, so she don't care. But I would say that's like about it though. But to say that that's her, her attitude, her, the way she views like marriage, no. Like women for the most part, we understand what, um, like what um what the duties are as a wife.
Dude, that should be in your DNA.
So you saying every woman knows what their duties
You
are?
don't. You know why we can prove that y'all don't? Because sex should be a non-negotiable for most of all relationships. And most, like, there's so many studies saying that like sex rapidly declines when men and women get married. So no, you don't. That's a bare minimum.
I agree with that.
Okay, that like I understand. It depends on age too, right? And the length of the relationship. Of course, when you have kids, they're tired, and so yeah, you may not want to. But to say that they just flat out, don't want to sleep with you because they just don't want to sleep with you, no, I think that's
So the
being
men, so the
disingenuous.
men don't have kids too. The man is not tired.
You need that.
If if he's getting up like in the middle of the night too to help you with the, crying baby and helping you take care of it, yes, of course he's tired too. But most of the time,
No, no,
women are the ones that's doing that.
no. I'm talking about the man that works every day. He's not stressed. He's not tired. Like, men are in the mood because they like to do that with you. Like, women are always in the mood to go shopping, to go dinner outside, to go watch plays, to go to things that are fun. Women are always in the mood for that, right? So
Yeah.
if you never say no when I say, baby, let me take you out, we're going to go to this restaurant that you like. Why, when it's something that I like and you like too, because you were fucking me like the rabbits when we were boyfriend and
Yeah.
girlfriend. Like, why that change? Because it's not that you were not doing that shit before. Why the decrease? Why do we go from every day to strangers? Not because I don't want to, but because for whatever reason you are on the mood every 2 weeks.
To me, the only reasons that I can think of is that because she feels some sort of way about you,
And
as
then
in like,
and there's the problem. When I feel some type of way about you, I still do my job. This is why I'm telling you that women don't understand duties, because you being on a marriage is not a feeling thing and it's not an optional thing. There's some things that you have to do regardless. I get it if you are sick or if you have a problem, something like that. But always you feeling something about me stops, you can stop doing your duties. But if I feel something about you, I can do the same thing.
no, I mean, I get it. I that's like I have no retort to that because I too agree that that's part of you know, their job as a wife. And so if you guys are saying that women, wives out there are like not giving in, and like I said, the only reason I could think of is because she must feel some sort of way, as in like you're not helping her with something, or like you're not helping with the kids or something, or you're not she thinks that you're not being considerate of her. She thinks that you don't love her. You guys don't spend time, like whatever the reason. It's usually because of that, because of how she thinks that you make her feel. If that
Yes.
makes sense.
So how many men stop paying the bills because their woman is not being considered? Yes. None of them. If the woman is not being considered, you still have to do your job. And this is why kind of we push marriage as a scam, because y'all weren't doing this shit when you were boyfriend and girlfriend. You start doing that shit when you got the leverage, when you got the kid, when you got the wedding, when you got the ring. Right? Imagine you paying somebody for a service and you say, I'm paying you because I like the way that you do this thing, and this is the service. And then as soon as you put a contract in front of their face and they know they can get fired, all of a sudden they stop doing what they were there for in the first place. Wouldn't you call that shit a scam?
I see it, but she's, yeah, being vindictive or trying to use that um, as punishment or something. And of course, as just a human being, you shouldn't be like that.
Can
You
we go
should be
further
saying,
than
trying to
that,
withhold
Zarex?
stuff.
Zarex, do you
Huh?
think that woman that wants rings from us deny us sex? Or woman that wants you to buy a new house? Or woman that wants you to marry them? Do you think they deny sex to the men that they want those things from?
No,
Oh, so
that's because
why?
they're in love.
No, that's because they want something from you. It's an investment. It's,
but
it's
not
like
they.
it's like you being an intern in the new job and you get coffees for everybody and you show up 30 minutes early and all that shit and you stay late. As soon as you get the job, you don't do that shit anymore. And the question is why?
Again, like, I don't know. To me, I feel like that's sort of like, just like how the woman is withholding, because yeah, some women are withholding sex because they feel some sort of way. You then are I guess, using the same playbook and go, you know what? Because there's a chance that you might do this, so yeah, I'm gonna withhold this from you too.
You know the reality is a woman has three powers over you: marriage, kids, and sex. And she used sex to regulate the man in front of her. I want to go to Paris. I want the kitchen renovation. No. So you're going to pay the toll.
Hey, you know what Miss OG said? That's terrible.
That's the reality. Now you're going to pay the toll. Now I'm going to show you by taking sex out of the equation how am I unsatisfied with your performance. And we, because we are dumbasses, right? We go and do what you want us to do. And then the clock starts going again, right? So you have 2 weeks of sex, and then until that woman asks you for another thing. And then you say no. Or you say something that she doesn't like. And now
But
you
then,
are on the clock again. And this is the infinite, like, put you on the clock type of shit that women do because we as men are not very smart when it comes to women.
so are you saying that you don't want the house also? Are you saying that you don't want kids also? Like, why are you putting that on the women as in, oh, as soon as the woman gets the house, the car, the kids,
Be,
and
be,
then she withholds sex or whatever, as if
because
those
if
are not yours also?
if I can do it, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you. I'm willing to die for you. Why wouldn't I willing to go to the supermarket and get you some roses? Right? See what I'm saying? Zarex, tell me something that women asking men that men that are married to them are not willing to give them. Do you think they wouldn't pay their loans, student loans? Do you think they wouldn't take them to international trips? Do you think they wouldn't buy them cars, buy them houses, go to do you think, man, if they could, they wouldn't do that shit every day, all day? If they could, because it's just about a lot of times
Of
about money.
course.
So if these men are willing to do everything for this woman, why everything about this woman is conditional, even the bare bones of a relationship with this text and intimacy?
So you're saying that that's majority of women, they are like that?
Yes. Yes, there's nobody on a. If you ask everybody that is in relationships, how is their intimacy and the level of sexual desire to each other? Men are going to say, "I still want my woman. I still want to bang her every 2 days at least." And if you ask woman, it goes from every time I see you and our boyfriend and girlfriend to, hey, once a week, okay. If you hire a maid and if you get the chauffeur, maybe I'll give you 4 instead of 3. It sounds like a chore. It wasn't a chore before. Why is it a chore now? Yes, exactly. Because it's a control mechanism. It's not about pleasure. It's about control. Because if I put Idris Elba in front of you, you'll suck him dry. It's about control. Women use sex to control men, and they subconsciously use that shit to regulate them. Because there's no way you tell me that you get on the market and you have a new boyfriend or a new husband and you guys are not boiking each other every time you see each other. Why? There's a question.
Well, when you're boyfriend girlfriend, you tend to make all the time in the work for one another, right? But when you're married, like, you have, more responsibilities. You have stuff that you have to take care of, and so, not only it's physically draining, it's mentally draining, emotionally draining.
So why is the man? So why is the man that is doing things that are emotionally draining and physically draining still want sex from their woman? If the thing is being tired, right? Why do they still do it?
Yeah, but are all men, working? No, majority men working like hard labor jobs where,
Yes, even men that work in construction want to bang their woman. Yes.
well, yeah, no, I mean, like, as in, like, the woman, all, like, I don't know why I keep saying all, but majority of women they work also while taking care of the kids, and so that's, to me, that's what I when I looked into it, that was, the like majority of the reason why they divorce their husbands, why they fall out of love with their husbands, is because they feel like the husband doesn't help out with like the kids and stuff, with the chores and stuff. It's usually because, yeah, they don't help out with something. They just
So
work and
now
they
they
just
are
come home.
single. So now they are single, and they have to take care of their kids 100%, clean 100%, cook 100%, and do everything 100% instead of 70%. What's the logic in that? I don't get help for my kids, and this is going to ask me for divorce. And now you are a divorced single woman taking care of your kids 24 hours per day, all the time, every time, cooking, cleaning, and do everything because now you're by yourself. What's the logic? There's none. But it's punitive. It's to punish you. It has nothing to do with if my life is going to be easier or more difficult. It has to do with punishment.
Well, to me, I'm just guessing that maybe it's like sort of, like out of sight, out of mind. Like, knowing that this, like, if you see this person every day that that like doesn't, help out and stuff, and you no longer are in love with this person, now you start to resent this person, and so every time you see this person, you're gonna like, get into arguments and stuff, and you don't want to argue in front of the kids, and so then it's like, it's rather, it's easier to just, go your own separate way than, having to see this person every single day. I'm you know I'm just assuming that, um that could, yeah, that's a possibility. Is that not, are you saying that that's illogical of a woman to?
It's short sighted.
Definitely, because yeah, I wouldn't do that. But
Um, yes, I still think it's illogical because you know what I'm saying? I get it, but a lot of the things you were saying is something that she got to work on with self because that's her. Oh, when I see you, I'm mad. So now I'm going, like, you start arguments because you're mad that he's not doing something that you want him to do or you think he's supposed to do, which could always change. You know what I'm saying?
What he's saying is basically this. I don't like that my dad makes me do chores every day in the house, so I'm going to leave and be homeless. That will show him. That's literally what you're saying, Zarex. I don't like the amount of effort that I have to put when I live on my dad and mom house. So I will leave them and become homeless just to show them. Because now it's better that I don't
no,
have
but
a bed to make and dishes to clean. Because I don't have them.
no, no, it would be like, yeah, I would move out and live on my own.
Yeah, like a kid running away from home.
Yes, and that's the
And live.
point. And now you have to clean, like you didn't want to clean. You didn't want to clean things in your daddy house, and now you have to clean every day in your house. You didn't want to do the dishes in his house every now and you do the dishes all the time. You didn't want to take care of your sister here and there, and now you take care of your baby every day. Like,
Like one less person in the house that you got to clean up after.
you still have to do it.
Yes,
You still
yes,
have
but
to
then
do
I'm
it,
just saying,
and that person is helping you pay the bills. So they're taking burden out of your wallet because now you have half of your money that you can spend in other things.
Yeah, and that's not worth not having a father in the child's life. I mean, at least he's
yeah, I
there, right?
agree.
Yes, you just want liberty, so you can pay 100% of the bills, do 100% of the house chores, take 100% care of the kid. That shit is backwards. It's like you want to be an untouchable. Yes, These comes being an untouchable comes with responsibilities, with good things and with bad things. With the good thing, you are going to be promotion. People are just going to jump on your shit out of nowhere. They're going to send you money just because they fuck with you and all the shit. I don't want to be untouchable. And then you eat the open market and you get nothing of that. So congratulations. Now you're free.
Yeah.
What is the benefit?
I mean, I
That you're
guess too that.
that you're free. You're free. You can do whatever you want, so you can get worse results. Okay.
Yeah.
It's like some people rather be a CEO of a shitty business than being an employer of a thriving business. Right? Makes no sense. But who am I?
Yeah.
That's where I agree with Nino, where it's like short. It's yeah, very short sighted. But I guess it depends on what you want your outcome. You know, your main your end goal is. If your end goal is to make to get married, have kids, and have make sure your kids are raised in a two-parent like household, then yeah, you'll do whatever to hold that marriage together. If I say you problems arises, but if you put um you put your like in your emotional and your mental state like before all else, then yeah, like you may not want to save the marriage if you feel like his presence there is doing more damage than helping.
Shouts out to my guy C Beezy with the $2 super chat. He says, "Damn, not Cammy leaving her general high and dry."
Yeah.
Like I understand if men don't want to get married anymore and stuff, but it's because they could still have like the benefits of so-called marriage without being tied down. And that's of course it's everybody's their choices, but to me it's like, do we want a society full of like kids not being raised in two-parent households? you know because
But
I thought the research was. I'm sorry, go ahead, Dad.
no, I was just saying, and that's why men shouldn't even take care of their kids if that's the case. Because women are not caring about what's good for society; they're caring what's good about their feelings. So if half of the population is doing what's best for them, why should I do what's best for society?
Yeah, I mean that's fair. That's what, like I said, if it's your choice and stuff like that. I just because I, you know, care about what's good for society and stuff, and so I'm gonna try to, make sure I raise my kids in a two-parent, in a two-parent household, loving household, because that's what we want. I mean, it's all about the next generation, right? It's all about the kids,
No,
and
it's
so
not. No, it's not.
to me it is. Okay.
Yeah, to you. Then that's
Yeah.
exactly what we're talking about. To you, it's not. It's about the woman and what she wants. And if I know it's about what you want, like if it's about the kids, why don't you cook 5 times a week for them? A little breakfast and dinner. Why do we have to order out every 2 days? You know that food is trash, right? If it's for the kids and we have enough money, why do I have to hire a nanny when you know it's danger that you have a known person next to your kids? Why don't you carry it? Like if it's not about the kids,
I agree with
it's not. You
Yeah, but I
never.
don't think the average person has nannies though, Daddy.
No, but that's the point. Is all about the kids until you get mad at me, then becomes about you.
Daycare is the same thing as a
Because
man.
if it was about the kids, you would come around and says, "I don't want my kid on daycare. I don't want a nanny taking care of this kid, other than we going outside on a date or something like that." So even though we have money, there's no nannies over here.
Yeah.
And I think that's most married couple. It's usually, like celebrity people that has like that are part of the one or I don't know 1-4% that would want nanny and they could afford nannies. But for the most part, people are they're watching their own kids, or they have relatives watching their kids while they work. And part of it I do blame on capitalism or consumerism.
So
And that's where I will blame the woman, because women, for the most part, even though men are, big consumption of, consumers also, but then women for the most part, we, um, I will say, yeah, we are easily influenced. Um,
You know what I found
easily
out?
influenced.
You
Sorry,
know
OG,
what
good.
you know what I found out, Fatty? That listen to this, and let's see whose fault this is. Kids are reading at a fourth grade level today, 2025. A fourth grade level. Wonder whose fault that is.
Multitude of people fault. Well, let me bring my guy, Player One, up to the stage.
Like me.
Arise.
What's good, player one?
Yo.
MVP is in the building.
Player one. Mrs. OG said it starts at home. She's right. There's no reason for these kids to be releasing at a fourth grade level in 2025. That's a damn shame. There's no reason for that. I don't get it. But yet they want to homeschool their kids. How the hell are you doing homeschooling and they're reading at a fourth grade level? Something ain't adding up here. Somebody ain't doing something. I don't get it. I don't know.
I don't think most kids should be homeschooled. I think the parents do a worse job than the school does.
I believe that.
Yes, I agree.
You're exactly right.
Most of these kids that homeschool, they're socially awkward. They're not as smart as I don't think. I think it's just once again, it's just convenience, especially for the mother. There's some 12 extra years that I stay at home.
Mm-hmm.
They need to bring all that back. Get away to homeschool.
Yep. Put them back in school.
Because the reality should be like this. You take care of the kids on the first 6 years of their life, and then they go meet other kids and go to school and do the shit that we did when we were younger, while you either do a part-time job for hours and you come home when you're a kid, or you go just fully back to work and we split the bills back again.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually what should happen for most of these women. They're not competent enough to be stay-at-home moms.
I agree with that.
Just because you are a stay-at-home mom doesn't mean that you are good at your job.
Yeah, you're right. And it's a shame to see that in the United States that these kids is reading at a fourth grade level in 2025. That's a damn shame. That's something to be very embarrassed about. That's crazy. So who's doing the job? I guess they're gonna blame it on the male. Hello. Whose fault that now? Who they gonna put that on?
Probably the
It's
school
very,
system.
it's multi-layered.
What?
So it's layered.
How you figure that? Answer me that question. You got schools out here, and they would rather have their kids stay home to be antisociable and in today's society.
It's about the It's about the parents, OG. It's about the parents being lazy. Those kids have 2 hours of tablet use every day.
Yep.
So you are telling me that before they go to sleep, they couldn't read for 15 minutes, like 5 pages of a motherfucking book? They couldn't. Hey, Tommy, let's go to sleep. It's reading time. Here we go. There's a guy called Woody. He was a toy, and this is Buzz Lightyear, and they were together in a box. Like, you can't do it every day.
That's what I mean.
You're gonna have 15 minutes to get that kid to read on the same tablet that he's playing Roblox every day. You do. Yeah. You just don't want to do the work. So once again, it's about the parents.
How old were the people tested?
Huh?
No, because he said they reading on the fourth grade
I
level.
don't know. I looked at it and it said, and they gave the percentages: African American, white.
I think African American is a sixth grade level, something like that.
Yes.
Grown-ups. Grown.
Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
What's the age group?
Adults.
Just all it's random. Is it between 18 and 24? Is it just supposed to be 55, 25? Like,
no, I don't know. I have to look again. What's up, D? But what I'm saying is, we had to go to a public school. We did, and people cried and moaned about, I had to be in there all day. What the hell? You had 7 damn classes, and you're crying and moaning. You're there to learn. 7 classes wasn't killing me. I enjoyed it. Plus, you interact with other people.
But it's not because they are not going to school, OG. It's because there's not a reinforcement back at home. So it's half of the population, 54%. 54% of grown-ups have a sixth grade or below reading.
Reading comprehension, yeah.
Yes, reading comprehension, and then the average person is on the 7th, 8th grade.
In fact, no surprise to me when I see people typing and texting shit, and the spelling is wrong when they want. That drives me crazy.
Oh, so I drive you crazy because my auto my auto spell is always in Portuguese. I don't even look at the shit. It's like
No, I
seven
ain't talking
mistakes.
about you.
Here we go.
I ain't talking about you. I'm talking about people in America. Really? You don't know how to spell? I mean, come on. Even I can look at the word and see it's wrong, but you think they're corrected? Nope. They just going with it. Whatever the shortcut is, going with it. Huh?
And then
Yeah, they need spell check. They
yes,
won't do it.
let me be honest. Most of my mistakes is because my spell check is for Portuguese, so
Right.
that motherfucker just change it to the Portuguese thing. But like, I could never blame the school system on my kid being illiterate because there's no way my kid doesn't understand what he's motherfucking reading.
Right.
There's no way. There's no way. I'm sorry. And I don't have no kids, but I'm very confident if I make a tremendous mistake, that there's not going to be a ooga booga, booga booga.
Damn.
I can't even read the instructions on the motherfucking back of a Lego. That doesn't happen. That's on the parents 100%.
Absolutely. And it's a shame that they're failing them. It's a shame. They know more about these damn tablets and phones than they do about reading a book. That's a shame.
If player one can know two language and he's slow, you should at least know one.
And you know what? They taught you that in school too. Many languages. You had different classes that you took French, Spanish. They had all
That's the only thing they remember. Player one, arriba, and tongue, la cucaracha.
It went the other way when it comes down to parent teacher conferences. I know I used to look at kids in my classroom like, yo, we about to get it. But like now the teacher says, "Oh, your son Aaron is failing at this." Well, why is he failing, teacher? Why are you doing wrong? Like they're blaming the teacher at this
Yep.
point. It's like, what? Like, God forbid a teacher says, are you like what Fatty said, are you not reading to your children at home? Well, I have a job. And well, yeah, you have a job as a parent as well, ma'am.
That's right. And they always use the excuse.
Hey, Ryan, I'm not even going to joke. When I was a kid, I thought eugenics was something very bad and racist. I'm close. I'm so close. I'm so close to say, bro. Most of us shouldn't be having kids at all, and
Yeah.
some of us should be having 10 kids. Fuck that monogamy shit. Some of us, like the best of us, should be having 10 motherfucking kids. I don't care. Because there's no way that the worst of us are the ones having the most kids and just
I
putting the
kind
most.
of
That's crazy.
I kind of like the separation between boys and girls classrooms. I actually like that foundation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 'cause we were
Yeah,
in our
boys
classes.
and girls learn differently too. So
Yes, they're very intelligent.
I actually believe that too. Morning. I think we talked about this a year ago. Mornings should be separated school system. The girls learn certain things and the men learn certain things. And then on the after lunch, you have classes together for the things that are like mathematics or something like that. Like things that are like English. There's no need for having a men's school and like see what I'm saying. But for the things that you need together, you do it on the after lunch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. That was
Yeah,
something.
I definitely agree.
They shortened everything in school. Like I said, when we used to go, we had 7 periods. 7.
But
Yeah,
that's high
7.
school, the OG.
Hmm?
That's high school, middle. That's high school. That's middle and high school.
Junior high school and senior high
Yeah.
school. 6th grade, you still changed class. You didn't sit in the homeroom. You changed. You went to every different class for a subject. You didn't sit in one class. You had different classes to go to with different subjects. And people were crying and moaning, talking about, that's too long to be in there all day. Shit, that's crazy.
Any had an overweight physical education teacher? I had like two.
Never.
No, I ain't,
What?
I ain't never had.
Don't
Mm.
teach me about physical education, and your ass can't even get up from the fucking
My
chair.
PE coach, my PE teachers was literally all of them like 21,
I'm super
and they were
fit.
all like ex-athletes or something like that.
Damn.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is
They were
America, right?
literally the youngest
Shit.
people in the school all the time, every time. You would even be confused, like, what the fuck are you doing here?
Mm-hmm. You're
Who
right.
the fuck do you think you are telling me to run me? You better watch your mouth.
And that's the thing. Some of the teachers we have are look like they were all in shape, male and female. Now look at now. Shit, that's crazy.
You know how bad it is, OG. They don't even walk through the whole row to hand out the papers. They hand out a stack in the beginning, and they say, "Here, pass it down." They
Yes.
give you 10. Here, pass it. They don't even walk through the classrooms anymore.
That's crazy, man. I don't know. I'm like, man, can people be that dumb?
So school is obsolete anyway. We are going to the same way we got the calculator and we stopped counting. Now with ChatGPT and all that shit, we're going to stop doing everything that you're doing. This shit is obsolete anyway.
Yo,
Yeah.
Fatty, you ever get kicked out of class before?
Yeah, I was a high achiever and partly edu- partly behave kid. I was like, hey, Fatty has good grades, but motherfucker, if you don't shut the fuck up, shut
Yeah,
the fuck
man.
up.
I got kicked out once, bro, over something stupid. It was chemistry, and we were going over safety precautions. And the guy take out the teachers that got like a tube. He's like, "Yeah, you have to clean it thoroughly," and he did it with like it's a phallic tube. So I was like, "Hey, yo!" Everybody started laughing. He was like, "Get out!" I was like, "Damn!" First day of class, man.
Yeah, I used to get kicked out all the time, but I never was suspended or expelled. But I used to get kicked out of class all the time. It was actually an honor. Like once a month, you just be talking. She says, "Be quiet," and you say, "Yes, yes, yes, I'm going to be quiet."
Yeah, them are the days. Falling asleep in sex education class, snoring in the back of the and the teacher's like, get with the program. I said, I already know the program. Get out. That's crazy. Oh my goodness. But at least
I
we had
was
sex education. We did have that in class.
I was always interested in learning. I just couldn't stand boring teachers. Like boring teachers are the dead of kids, in my opinion. Because there's some teachers that can make their classes fun. They actually their first. Hey, we're going to like I could say all day on YouTube watch black hole documentaries and what is below sand and what is in the middle of the ocean. As long as it's, you know what I'm saying. Now you
Mm-hmm.
put me in front of a motherfucking person that says, hey, this number goes to this number, and then you put a line here, and it goes there, and then it's seven. Thank you very much. I'll see you tomorrow. I don't want to be here.
Uh,
This makes no. And why am I going to use this exactly? When I'm going to use it exactly if I'm not an engineer? Never.
right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they don't
Why
have
do I?
it anymore. They took them
Why
out.
do I have to learn something that I can put on ChatGPT and I can get the information immediately? See what I'm saying? Like information, like the distance between dumb people and smart people is going to be based on two things: how your brain works and how lazy you are. Because now, even if you are dumb, you have all the tools to compete with smart people. You just have to be thorough enough. But I'm more scared of lazy people than dumb people.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shout out to being socially active. I don't know. I don't know where I'd be if you wasn't interacting with people. That's just crazy. I could not. There was no way in hell you get me to stay in the house and not interact with other people. That'd drive me crazy. There's no
It's
way.
going OG is going to be 6 months until we is that time of the year about cam interaction. Hey, Cam, wasn't you going to the library and the volleyball team?
I can't do that. Mm-mm.
Jamie treats the social life like I treat my gym life. One day.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. Damn. Can you imagine that fatty being in the house practically every day, all day, just learning and no outside activity? That drive me crazy. I couldn't stand that. Mm-mm.
I actually am comfortable like that, but you have to go out at least 1 or 2 times a week.
Yeah. Yeah, you got to be out there.
That's actually a luxury when you can stay 5 days a week in your house and still be productive, still making money, and then go outside
Mm-hmm.
because you have the option to.
Right.
But doing that, like being in the house 7 times, 5 times a week, and the only thing you go out is with your family. It's kind of your
Yeah.
wife and your kids. I get your parents.
Mm-mm. Hell to the no. Mm-mm-mm. My mother used to tell us, get the hell out of here and make sure you're in before the street lights come on. They don't want to see you.
But now I know that I'm going getting 80,000 of a million. She can do of 100 million. She can do whatever she wants.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, there's no PlayStation on Christmas. You are going to get a Game Boy Color. You're getting a Game Boy Color now.
And that shit's what? That's $400-500, ain't it, for them damn.
Nah, Game Boy Color was out in '96. Game Boy Color is like probably $25. And it's still going to be more of my network than her giving me $80,000 if she has 100 million. My percentage, which is very telling. I'm going to offer a play. Actually, those PlayStation ones probably are expensive.
PlayStation 1s?
Yeah, if you go and like the retail, like, cause they're not selling them anymore, so it's kind of more a classic now.
I got one.
A PlayStation 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have one. And the next room, like brand new. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, them old games, they still be worth something. People be buying them for retro purposes.
Give me your address. I'll send it to you.
Oh no, I didn't say I wanted one.
You gotta sell it. You gotta sell it. You gotta put a price tag. OG can't be for free. You know.
Yeah, give me your address, Fatty. I'll send it to you. That's just
Nah, you should see how much you can go for resale. You can make a couple of bucks off that if you don't want it.
yeah. It's got everything. Got the whole box and everything. Box.
OG, one thing that I'm very bad at is keeping old shit. Like I was a big consumer on my 20s, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I would just buy a bunch of shit. And the thing is, every time I buy a new phone, I usually either give my phone away, or I just give it to the store so I can get the discount. Like I don't like to have a bunch of shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
One thing that I did that I always regret was I had two like mounts of cards. One were Pokemon cards, and the other one was Uno cards.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, I will play Uno in the future, so I'm going to put this shit in my motherfucking drawer, and I'm going to throw the Pokemon cards away. And on those bunch of Pokemon cards, that probably were like $10,000 in cards that I could sell right now. Charizards and Blastoise and Venusaurs and Mewtwo. And it was literally when it came out. We just used to play that shit in school. So it's a lot of times you just have to save shit. Especially if you kind of feel that they're going to be sold out, like jackets or jerseys.
Mm-hmm.
Like, instead of buying the new one and throwing the old one away, especially if you have a bigger house, just put it on a place where you can just store that. And maybe in 15 years, that jersey that you had, the person that you buy, like the player dies or something like that. And now you're selling like a vintage Kobe Bryant 1996 rookie season jersey for
$3,000 because somebody wants to have like an original. See what I'm saying? It's,
I got two reel to reel. You know what they are? Reel to reel players.
Yeah.
I got two of them. Akai's. Them things are unbelievable. They're auto reverse. You could play music on that thing for hours. And then and once it gets to the end of the tape, it'll reverse itself and play the other side. Hours. And they want a gang of money for them things. A lot of people some people still they won't get rid of them. They hold on to them because they know they're gonna be worth some money. But I
Like
gave
Beanie Babies and Hot Wheels or something like that.
yeah, my son's into that trading football cards or something. I gave him a whole gang of this stuff.
That kind of opens up like the device where people start using that ideology or that reasoning, and then they're like, oh, they don't throw out anything, and then they become like fucking hoarders and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Tell me about it. Y'all see my basement. And Miss G sitting over there crying, "Well, you need to clean that up down there. Get rid of all this stuff." I'm like, hell no. I'm that computer stuff. No, I'm keeping that shit. You never know when you need it. You don't know.
You need some money off the real tapes.
Yeah, reel to reel. Yeah, they worth money. Mm-hmm.
I don't know how anybody could spend like $100 on just a card, on a Pokemon card or a Digimon card.
Oh, you'd be surprised. People are addicted to that stuff.
Mm,
They're addicted.
that's crazy.
why you hating,
Pokemon
Zara?
card.
Hmm?
But if it's for your wedding ring, you don't mind if you spend like 20 racks, huh?
No, I'm not gonna spend that much.
You'd be upset
Hell
if you
no.
did that.
If you spend 20 grand on a ring, yes,
Are you gonna make him return it?
yes,
Get out of here. Get out.
yes.
All right. Do you got a
Uh-huh.
wig? Do you got a wig?
Yeah, I do.
How
No,
much
you
you spend
don't.
on it?
I'm
How
I'm a
much you spend on
cheapo.
it?
I'm a cheapo. It was like $20.
You ain't wearing no wig. Get the hell out of here.
No, I have three.
What?
Yeah.
What the hell you need a wig for? You got hair. The hell.
You know what I'm saying?
Xyrex, you got
I
3?
like them. Yeah, I have three.
He likes
I have
wigs.
Okay.
yeah, I have two lace front and one just the one with bangs and stuff, so I don't need to glue it on or anything.
Shit, I can
You gotta
spot
get the
them
wrist guard
toupees.
wig.
I can spot them toupees a mile away. I'll be on TV talking. I said, Miss OG, now this dude need to take that shit off. How can you tell? I said, look at the sides. You can tell. You know, this don't wear nothing at all. Go bald. Shit. Mm-hmm. Now see they got that glue on stuff. I couldn't believe that when they was gluing this dude's hair on. I couldn't believe that shit. I don't think so. Mm-mm.
Yeah,
Wow.
they do a lot of crazy things with hair these days.
Yeah, they are. Mm-mm.
Hair transplants, all types of crazy shit.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought I'd see a motherfucker get a shape up sprayed on, man. That shit was crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy. Mm-mm.
Still waiting on some flying cars. Shit.
I know, right? Shoot.
Yeah, wait till that. Wait till that come out, huh?
Yeah.
Brothers be putting 16 inch.
I don't think
Shit.
I don't think that day will come.
What, the flying cars? I don't know how they were regulated. You know they gotta regulate it.
Isn't that crazy though?
Like how high are you flying in the air and all that
Yeah.
shit.
Go figure. All you need is one midair collision.
Hmm. Am I drunk? Crashing in the sky.
That's crazy. Oh my goodness. That's so.
that famous damn, he was on Joe Rogan. He was discussing about like flying cars, and Joe Rogan brought that up. And the science dude, he was like, "Well, those are helicopters." I was like,
Neil deGrasse Tyson.
"Yeah, the Neo guy. The guy's name
Mhm.
starts with Neo."
Yeah, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, he was like, "Those are helicopters," and I was trying to think about that. I'm like, ah. Maybe it's because we're translating it toward like the sci-fi books that we read, like just like flying cars or like
I know exactly what you're
Futurama.
talking about. That, like they said, this is the first flying car, and it looks like a helicopter.
Right.
It looked like a pod. He has the alleys and shit, the spinning wheel shit. Like it's like there's an helicopter. There's not a flying car. By the way, is my audio good? Because this is another the other phone. Is it good?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's good when you're talking. Yeah.
Yes. Because I'm tired of get dropped out because I the app's trying to do some work, and then if you stay 10 seconds too long, that shit just logs out.
Mm. Mm.
Let me put this new phone to work. And by the way, this sound that you hear in the is not me.
Oh.
I have my fan in my face right now. You can hear shit.
Yeah, you get that portable air conditioner, you be all right.
No, this is just probably few days like this. It's going to get way better. Because one thing in Portugal is like the sea is very close, like in the Mediterranean, so the
Mhm.
temperatures are very average. But
Mm.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm tired of this heat. It's too much.
What y'all August look like?
It's just regular. Let me see how much. Give me a sec. Actually, not give me a second because I can stay here while I go to the other phone. See, average temperature Portugal, Lisbon, August. Okay, let me see. So the average temperature in Portugal, Lisbon, is 82 degrees during the day and 64 degrees during the night.
Ain't bad.
That ain't bad at all.
Mm-mm.
And on winter, when is the peak of the winter? January.
Yeah,
Oh.
like December, January.
Mm-hmm.
What about in the winter?
You be having
Does it
us
snow
back
there?
up.
No.
Oh.
You
No
be-
So in
snow.
the no.
Oh man.
So the winter, the
Man, the winter.
the average is 59 degrees,
Ain't
Hmm.
bad. I can do that.
Yeah.
and at night is 46.
Ain't that's better than below zero.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's not a lot when we get them Arctic winds.
Yep.
Freezing.
But that's the good part about the summer and the winter is never that dry, cold and that dry. Like the dry. Like for when I went to Dubai, I got out of the airport and I was like, damn, this weather is because there's a bunch of cars over here. It's like the engines of the car.
Mm-hmm.
And then I kept walking. I was like, wait, what? It's not going away. Mind you, 3 a.m. in the morning. I was like, nope.
Mm.
I literally never went outside during the day, ever. I would sleep during the day. Night comes, then I'll go outside. And it was still way hotter than whatever we have over here during the day. So I was like, no.
Mm. Man, I hope we don't get no bad winters like we had last time. Damn.
But you guys get a lot of snow and like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it gets cold.
Snow, ice, rain, sleet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Especially that damn freezing rain, huh?
Yeah.
You can't do shit on that. You be trying to drive on them damn that freezing rain out there and slide down them hills. Forget that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I
Freeze,
under,
rain, all that shit.
I
Mm-hmm.
understand why people live in Miami, Los Angeles, even though the
Mhm.
fires and the earthquakes and the hurricanes and it looks like if you have good weather, they have to kind of balance it out so you don't feel too comfortable. So this is like a couple of disasters every motherfucking month. To but I understand why somebody would want to live in Miami or LA most of the year. The shit is it's just too much. Like every time like a hurricane, and it's
Yep.
always the worst hurricane on the last 10 years, and the next year is the last hurricane in the last 10 years. The next year is the next. Come on, man.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, bro.
They started. I don't know. It's happening. People can't get no damn insurance.
Yeah, the house insurance shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, gee, we get one earthquake here every 5 years, and the earthquake doesn't do nothing. And we're like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Imagine me living on the area where that shit is just up. It's just a 5.3 in the Richter scale. Nah, not doing that shit. Nope.
Man, but just them people, them homes being wiped out. How do you rebuild again? It's like all that money you put in that house, and now you got. Oh my god, I don't know how they
But
do it.
and that's the thing, OG. Like even with a little flood or something like that, if you lose your like kitchen utensils and you lose some clothing and some shit, there's a pain in the ass. Now imagine actually have to build from scratch. You lost everything.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I don't get it, and they want to live there. Hey, knock yourself out.
Hey, bro, I would turn a minimalist so quick. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
I'll get the insurance money and says, you know what? I'm not even going to borrow. I'm not even going to bother. I'm going to go to H&M. I'm going to get a bunch of white tees, a bunch of black tees, a bunch of white shorts, a bunch of black shorts. I'm going to get 3 flip-flops. That's all I'm buying. Let that motherfucker burn. If he's going to burn again, if there's an earthquake, they send that shit to the mother. Nope.
They remember when that what was that, Hurricane Katrina hit Louisiana? Remember that?
Yeah.
Man.
George Bush doesn't like black people. That's when Kanye was the hero.
People were standing on the roofs and all that. Nah, I don't think so. That was that shit. Mm-hmm.
That's when Kanye was a true hero. And look at him now. Nigga,
That's crazy.
they don't understand when I'm saying Twitter.
Yeah, now the skunks are out now, so I can smell it in.
You shouldn't make a racist song as catchy as that shit, bro. That shit is. That's when you know that Kanye actually knows he's a good musician. When he can make it the most racist, catchy song of 2025.
You gotta outdo yourself every time.
Yeah.
Motherfucker put the church chorus on the shit. Like,
The messed up part is the real racists probably can like are upset at it because it's so catchy, but it's like, damn, a black guy made this.
Yep.
It's so good.
hey, and I'm in Portugal. It's not the first time I'm just going outside either on a Uber or something like that, and somebody's banging the shit on the car with the windows closed.
Yo.
And you can hear it, you're like, damn. Oh, where's the song? Tom, Nino. Oh shit. And maybe when I went to my parents' house and I was kind of listening, maybe my brother was listening to that, but I might be, I was wrong. Maybe I was wrong. Because like, what the hell is this song? I know this song. But now they made a bunch of remixes that are not as racist, but they are sketchy because of the
lyrics.
beat. Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's
There's
crazy.
a woman on the song.
Hmm. Mm.
At least he could do like the clean version. What was the best clean version of all time when it comes to music?
Wow.
Will Smith, Summertime.
Wait, Summertime had the dirty version?
Nah, I was just clean.
Yeah. No, I'm talking like a song that is clearly like there's a bunch of curse words or something like that, and they kind of clean it and it still makes sense and it still felt good.
Yeah. I don't even know. You youngsters got that. I don't know.
I don't know. I would think. 'Cause I'll be honest. I don't listen to too much clean music, clean version.
Yeah, they used to do that back in the day, and they kind of do it for the radio. This is kind of like
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they
Snoop Dogg has a bunch of them. Snoop Dogg used to do always the clean version. It pissed me the fuck off.
I was gonna say maybe a Snoop Dogg song.
Snoop Dogg had he always did the regular version and then did the clean version, where he literally replaces the title of the song.
Yeah.
Trying to think of one. Was it like Gin and Juice? Or was it past that? Probably on Doggy Style.
Yeah,
No. It's probably this old like the new song, more than the newer song.
Oh, the new songs.
Not new right now, but like new like in the 2000s.
Mm.
That motherfucker used to piss me off. But there's a smart move. You want your shit to play in the radio.
Yeah, you're right. They was censoring all that shit.
Just profanity doesn't really matter anymore.
Even Hammer had a song that it has some profanity in it, but they wasn't playing over the radio though. I know that.
People still listen to the radio?
All the time.
Mm-hmm.
People have jobs, you know. Some people are on YouTube. Some people are on the radio. Some people are on Spotify.
A lot of people.
A lot of people need white noise on the back to do their shit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
If you look at that channel, the Lo-Fi Girl,
Mm-hmm.
there's like 30,000 people at a time. And they should be playing it for like 6 months.
Hey, you know what? you know that dude G Lou? You ever heard of that dude G Lou?
No.
How the hell does he get playing all that music he plays to its entirety? He don't stop and say fair use. That music he plays all the way through. He goes from, I think it's from what, 7 o'clock to 1 o'clock, and sometimes till 12, 1 o'clock. I don't know how you get away doing that shit.
Wait, no. What is that? Is that a radio thing? Like his YouTube channel?
No, he's like you know how Ray Midnight would have his thing, but he didn't have a panel. He just has like a show where he does is play music, all old music, and it has a whole room full of people, and he plays that music to its entirety. He ain't stopping. He play the whole damn song. I'm like,
but you can do that. You just can pause it.
damn. I'm wondering why everybody's got to stop and say fair use. When he gets on there, he just plays it.
Don't we do the same shit on the karaoke nights and all that? And I play like the biggest, the largest, and like all that. Like as long as you are willing to read the copyright claim and you're not like doing over and over and over and over and over and over, you know what I'm saying? You're going to be okay. You just get like a bunch of copyright claims in the end of the show, but hey, if people are donating in live,
yeah,
that's what it is. I just don't like to accumulate that shit because that shit, like, if YouTube has the issue with you when they come see your shit and you have 7,000 copyright claims, they're like, man, let's get this dude out of here real quick.
Man, damn, that's 7,000. That's a lot. Hell yeah. Damn.
Every time by the end of the month, I clean everything that has copyrights. Everything.
What we want to know is, I know you still got some of them fatty files left.
No, I don't.
You got rid of all of them?
First, I deleted that shit, and the second part, I like my phones and everything like is done.
Damn.
Why you like OG is not going to survive the LT? OG is not going to survive the LT untouchable era. It's going to be like a crackhead itching. Hey, where's the crack, bro? I know you still have crack somewhere.
Fucking wild, bro.
I know it. You say you're not doing. You're not using it. I know you have somewhere. Yeah.
Hey, Player One, you can't tell me that was the good old days, man. I enjoyed the hell out of that shit. I ain't shitting, man.
There's no reason for holding into that because I'm not.
I know you moved on.
And it kind of is working because everybody kind of off my ass now.
Yeah.
There's no reason. Like if I don't give you no reason, there's no reason.
Yeah, but now they're going after one another now.
But it's going to come back again because they're cyclical, right? Now is the okay. They kind of out, but 8,000 is not 80,000. 80,000 is not 800,000. So as soon as it becomes convenient again, just watch.
Hey, congratulations on 8,000. I don't think nobody reached that plateau yet.
On our group, Alan Girl Q. Oh my god. I can't believe that woman doesn't stream in like 7 motherfucking years and she still has more subscribers than us. That's crazy.
Damn.
Let me see how many subscribers she has.
Is she earning anything out of that though?
No, she's not posting. She's just cute. She does TikToks and she has the bio on the thing. So people come from TikTok and Island, yo.
Yeah, man.
Let me see. I can't even find her channel. Let me see.
Damn.
9,000 subscribers.
Damn.
Last post 9 months ago.
Man, how the hell is that though? My goodness.
Oh no, she's posting shorts.
Oh, there you go.
She's a content creator. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Hey man.
That's
Big titties are valuable in every single platform, bro.
Got that right. They'll fill the room. Yep, show that skin. That 8,000, that's a hell of an accomplishment, though. 8,000. It is.
I was trying to get to 10,000 by the end of July, but I guess like that video that these motherfuckers took and then they put it back and the shit was like the momentum was there. It was
damn.
And they said, you know what? Lady Chen showing too much titty meat. Let's take this video out for like 24 hours. And then they put the video back like they didn't take the video back and there's nobody watching. They're like, God damn it. Motherfucker. That's crazy.
Oh, wow. Maybe get to 10,000 for, I don't know, December or something.
No, trying to get to 50,000 by the end of the year. We can do it. It's just we have to put more volume, and I need to start to do the reviews. And I'm planning to start this shit on my birthday on the 19th.
Yeah, but 8,000 a lot. Remember when you was down and your computer went bad and you still got 8,000. You had a lull and then everything picked up.
Yeah, but there's a journey. It's a lot of ups and downs.
Yes.
It has to be like motherfucker is not actual speed.
Damn, we were just talking about that too. How the fatty do all that with that, that computer he has? It's like, how the hell? And look at
A lot of times, it's not about the equipment. Derrick Jackson did millions of dollars sitting on his car with his phone, turning his phone with the Motorola phone. Hi, girl. These men suck. We love stretch marks. I don't think it's about the gimmicks. It's about the quality that you put out. Like it's the right storm at the right time. Like I keep looking at Urban Preach, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, 300,000, 500,000. Like every video, like their videos, bare minimum do like $3,000 per video that they post, right? And it's like they have a motherfucking squeaky floor. They are in the same room they started doing this shit like 10 years ago. And it's just like that. And they weren't like a overnight sensation. It took them like a bunch of years to actually get where they are. So in my head, it's like, why not us?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right.
Because I don't see like an extreme. I don't think they're funnier than us. I don't think they are more. See what I'm saying? I don't think they like they're funny and they actually give good commentary. But I don't see like a supreme like people like Tommy. You see what I'm saying? Tommy is like a great entertainer.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't see that level of wittiness. And I'm saying I'm pretty sure I could be very mean right now. I'm going to be quiet. But a lot of times it's just consistency. You keep repeating the same shit over and over again, and you wake up one day and you say, "Oh shit," or somebody reviews our shit, and all of a sudden you go from regular YouTuber to top of the line YouTuber because somebody saw your shit and said, "You know what?" The other day I had like a crazy dream. The dream was this: we're doing the super panel, the ladies first, and Kevin Samuels said, "Hey, man, link." Right? but you know, he's not far fetched because the motherfucker used to go to all the panels all the time. See what I'm saying? So the dude is dead, of course, but he's you see what I'm saying?
That TikTok toxicity, that's off the chain, man. That's just like
That's a fun show. I really like to do this shit.
Yeah.
No pressure, just sitting, eating, drinking.
That's something.
I want Nina to do that shit too.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Oh man, floating around on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like, hey, it's like the concept. You see what I'm saying? Tammy is losing so much money. Cammy's losing so much money. Cammy being on Monkey App would be the most hilarious show. Like he's a must watch. I don't care if motherfucking Anthony's live. I don't care if Angry Man is live. I'm watching Cammy talking with strangers. I don't give a fuck. The potential for disaster is so big. I'm tuning there. I'm watching from the beginning to the end.
That was so funny. That was funny before though. Fatty had me crying over here. He's laughing so bad.
Fatty, she said Cammy was down to wear a shiesty mask on the next
I
monkey
didn't say
business.
all that. Oh, that's just wild.
Yeah.
Shiesty man.
I look around YouTube and I see all these so-called important people, and you look at the viewers they got. I just shake my head. That's a damn shame.
Everything is boring.
Yes.
It's like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why can't I watch a show more than 20 minutes? Like, ugh.
Yep. 5 viewers, and they're talking about the
It's
same
like
old shit.
even the beef or not whatever, like the Jay Prince thing, you know. It's like,
Yep. Yeah, he needs to stop. He's doing too much.
You sound like an owl.
Yep. He got it. He doing too much.
Hey, keep laughing. I will make 300,000 Americans saying, "Ooh wee!" Just watch.
Yep.
You already got her saying it.
Yep.
That's my next goal. Getting 300,000 Americans saying, "Ooh wee."
Mhm. Yeah. They're starving for content, man. They ain't got nothing.
Yeah, but there's it was expected. We jumped out of the ship on the right time
Yep.
because like how many times can you poop your pants before the joke starts to be right?
That's
Yep.
a fact, man.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's so bad. It's like people searching for people just to watch. And it's the same old shit, same old thing.
I don't mind if he's the same old shit as long as he has different people talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But when you have all like at some point you know what Fetty's going to say. You know what
Yeah.
Ali's going to say. Like the public offender, the dude said he wants to come back, right? And I'm like, hey, that's cool. It's time to smack some more.
With his painted fingernails, that's crazy.
Like
I think it's because he has
like
a daughter.
Hmm?
this yeah, but you having a daughter, your daughter doesn't paint your nails as perfect as that. To be honest, I'm
No,
sorry. That
no.
didn't look like a sloppy daughter painting your nails. That looked like you
That,
go to the technician type of.
hmm.
Your wife paints your nails type of shit.
Yep.
Because like when daughters paint the dead nails, like this shit is all fucked up.
Yep.
That shit had polisher on. That shit was.
Wait, he had. Oh my gosh, what on the earth?
He picked that up quick too. Didn't he tell you? He's like, look, he paint his nails. Nobody. He got good eyes. He noticed that. It's like what?
Should a man let his daughter paint his nails like that?
I don't mind if he paints the nails, but you should remove that shit after you're done.
I just feel like certain activities should be mommy and daddy only. Like, why do you want to see daddy nails?
I don't see I don't see no problem with your daughter painting your nails because it's like a bonding activity you're doing with your daughter. But after she's done, you should go to the bathroom and ask your wife, "Hey, can you take the shit out?" And that's what it is,
Yep.
right? Because especially when they're young kids, if your kid wants to put some lipstick on your face, go ahead, make me a clown. Congratulations. But you're not going to go outside with that shit,
Hell no.
Oh yeah, that's a screen.
right? Or if your kid, like you have long hair and your kid wants to do some braids or fuck up your shit, hey, at the end of the day, you take this shit off, you put your head, you're good to go. Like this. But now you're doing that shit and now you're walking outside with it. Come on, man.
Shows that you're proud of your daughter.
Yeah, so Zarex, if your son grabs your heels and he's playing around and everybody's laughing, and then he says, "Can I take it outside?" Do you let him take outside your heels? You don't.
That's
You say,
different.
"We're just walking around," but now you put your flip flops and you go to the beach, right?
But that's different, though. That's different.
How is
He's
that
wearing
different?
heels.
How is that different? It's the same thing.
Yep.
No, it's not. It's paint.
So,
It's just
so,
paint
so if
nails.
you, so
It's
if you have
art.
some lipstick and you put some lipstick in my lips and I'm playing with you and I'm doing and all that, and then I say I'm going to the grocery shop. Do you want me to take the lipstick out of my mouth, or do you want me to go with lipstick with red lipstick to the motherfucking cleaners?
I'm not letting my man outside no red lipstick. I'm sorry.
That's
No,
crazy.
but that's the point. There's kids, they don't know better. You see what I'm
Right.
saying? Like
Right.
you give kids makeup or whatever the fuck, they will do a clown face.
Yep.
So that way they put a bunch of shit. Like I believe in bonding because your kids are going to remember that shit. It's not for you; it's for your kids. They are going to remember that. But if you paint my nails, or you put some lipstick on my face, or you try to make a paint, like whatever, I understand why I would allow my kids to do it. One thing, we're not posting that shit on social media because that's
Right.
ridiculous. And second thing, I'm not going to go outside with painted nails that my kid did because no, take the shit off.
Yep.
It's fine. It's fine. You can do you can do both. You can be a good parent and like play along, and then you can turn around and you can take the shit off and go about your business.
Yeah.
And you don't lose your masculinity if you say, oh yeah, my daughter paints my nails sometimes. Damn, Fatty, yeah, but before I leave the house, I take that shit off. Just a
Yeah.
bonding experience.
Mm-hmm. My granddaughter does. She likes doing that. Pap, let me put this
Yeah.
lip gloss. Get that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
you're right.
that's kids. They don't have understanding, but you do. So
Mm-hmm.
if you know better, you do better.
All right. Yep. You're right.
I slightly disagree, but I get what you're saying.
Uh-oh. Man, just let
Hmm?
his little girl paint his whole face up and go outside if that's what she wants.
No, I'm just talking about fingernails. I'm just
On the
talking about finger. I'm
fingernail.
not talking about makeup.
So
Yeah, I'm not talking about makeup or
so
anything.
so
Makeup, yes,
so
wipe it off. But
so
fingernails,
the question is this, right?
hmm
Why fingernails and not lipstick?
mm, okay. Maybe I should have said, fingernails. Like, I guess it depends on the color, right? If it's like some
Oh,
sparkly
so
stuff,
now is the
yeah.
color. So see, so we have a problem now. So if my kid wants to play like paint a yellow or a pink, should I allow him, or is only masculine color like black, funeral black, right? Like what should happen there?
Yeah, I would say
No,
what black
actually,
is.
no, sorry. Actually, tell me one color that you think is okay for her to paint the dead nails, and he could stick with them for like 2 or 3 days and go outside.
The color. I would say black is okay.
Okay, perfect. And sorry, I'm going to be on debate mode for like 30 seconds. Okay.
Go
So
ahead.
if my daughter comes to me and paint my lips with black lipstick, I can go outside too, right? 'Cause it's the same color.
No. I'm just talking about
Oh,
nails.
oh, but no, but it was
I'm
the
just
same
talking about
color. It's
nails.
not black. Both of them are black.
The reason why I
Is a
say
masculine color. Black is masculine.
yeah, but the makeup and nails are I feel like are two different things because men don't wear lipstick, but men do getting like manicures and
Yeah,
pedicures
yes,
and
we
stuff.
do.
And so
We use the labello lipstick, the balm, the moisturizer.
no, that chapstick, no, that's different. That's like chapped lips. So
Why is different?
there's no color. There's no color to it.
Yes, but black is a masculine color. You said it before.
No, no.
What about a black tongue?
Damn.
Black
No.
tongue.
Yes. No, not tongue.
Tongue.
Tongue. Ton 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 ton.
It's a thong.
A thong.
What about the black tongue, Zarex?
Crickets.
Or actually, what if my daughter wants to do a mini skirt competition?
No such thing.
And you wear miniskirt also?
Yes.
No,
What
Patty. I'm
about
just
the
talking
dress?
about
What if
nails.
is what about the dress? A summer dress, but it's a black dress, so it's okay. What about the summer dress?
No, no.
But my point is this, Alex. Do you see how you have boundaries when it comes to masculinity and femininity?
Well, yeah, but then it's not set like in stone. It could be, you don't think it's sort of like
It's not
fluid,
set in stone, but it's not set in stone, but it's not as fluid as you're trying to sell it because you had a lot of problems if your husband went outside on a black dress with some black lipstick and a black tongue and some eyelashes. You have a problem with that shit because now it's embarrassing. It's like the nails is the same shit. It might be a little bit more discreet, but like actually, let's stay on the nails. What if she wants to put acrylic nails on my shit?
No.
Like the nails that look like a like a cat, like the ones that go out.
like
Is that
ghetto
okay?
fabulous.
Yes, that's okay with some diamonds on it.
No,
Because
a kid wouldn't
because
be wearing stuff like that.
she's practicing to be an esthetician, and I'm helping my daughter follow her dreams.
No, because that's sort of considered like grown nails, right? Like women nails, not so much as little girls nails.
Yes,
Acrylic nails.
and only woman paint nails. Because
Hmm.
if men barely wash their ass, what makes you think that they want to stay on a place for like 1 hour to paint their shit? That just makes no sense at all.
Okay, I get your point.
At all. We are not Prince. Prince can get away with that shit. Not us. Sorry.
You can get away with it if you want, though. I'm just saying,
Mm-mm.
I don't think it has any, it has anything to do with masculinity. I don't think
Yes,
that, to me, I don't think that if I see a guy with like, painted nails, and I know that, they have like a little daughter and stuff, then yeah, like I would not judge him. I would not say, oh,
but
he's
Zarek,
less of a masculine
you.
man just because he does
the-
that.
But Zarek, you are a nice woman, right? So this is what happened. This woman will champion the LGBT community, and as soon as you get them mad, they will call you gay. What do you think would happen, Zarek, if one day I pulled up with some nails painted? Do you think the same woman that says it's acceptable, right?
Okay,
Yeah,
yes,
nigga, you
I
gay. That's why the other day where we painted nails and that shit was brown because you motherfucking put your fingers on your ass.
Cammy would pull up like, "Oh my god, I'm so proud of you."
Yeah, like like you shouldn't. One thing that you shouldn't do ever: listen to the mob. The mob will get you killed. The mob will say they agree with something, and then as soon as the public opinion swings to the other side, they're going to do you greasy just like everybody else.
I don't. I guess I just tend to, I try not to, see people. I don't think people are that like as in like the general, public. I don't think that they are that like evil or that mean. I
Shit.
think people are understanding if you explain, if you tell people like, if you give context, if you just
You want
go,
to?
if you don't care to give context, then yeah, they're gonna assume the worst.
You want me to give you a great example?
Go
Uh-oh.
ahead.
Yes, Fatty, you should cry. Show the people what you feel. It's fine. And then a few months later, ha ha, you were
Mm-hmm.
crying for the Gleazy King. Ha
Yep.
ha, bitch.
Yep. I remember that.
And
Mm-hmm.
I was not crying alone because I got at least 10 messages of saying, man, Fatty, I was so emotional. That was such a dope moment. And then a few months later, now people saying that you're gay because you're crying for men.
Mm-hmm. You turn that shit around too.
But that's because people who don't care to understand you will say that, but then you have people like us that
And there's
understand
most
that.
people. And there's most people. Do you think most people see the Will Smith crying face or the Michael Jordan crying face and they say, what was behind this? Why
Yeah.
are they using? No, they're counting them because they don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
And the Will Smith crying face was because he was crying on the red table when his wife was saying that she had an entanglement. And Michael Jordan crying face was on the Hall of Fame speech when he was thanking everybody and saying goodbye. So people don't give a fuck.
Mm-mm.
Will
If
Smith
there's
about to
something,
get a divorce.
Mm-hmm.
yes. I think there's a rumor. Like this keep. I think there's a rumor.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, it is. I know mediocre tutorial reviews just did something on it, but you could be right. I haven't seen like a nothing on the news about it yet.
Mediocre is
Hey,
very business oriented. If you see what I'm saying. If he sees the news on, like I try to be responsible. You see what I'm saying? I'm not just covering something because it's on Shade Room. Like
mhm.
mediocre tutorials, he will literally just pick up a rumor or like a stage video to do commentary when we kind of know, man, this shit, there's no way this shit is real. This shit is.
Hmm.
I and the thing is, if I was making $500 every time I put a video out, I would do the same shit. So you are telling me that I can do a reaction video of 10 minutes on this fake issue and get $500? 20 minutes? Okay. how many of these do I have per day? Because at some point it's money, and most of us will do the same. If I can just spit out videos, and this is actually the beautiful part about this content creator, like a compounding effect. If every time you put a video out, you get 50,000 views, this is barely probably $500. How many videos would you put per day? Remember, these are 20 minutes videos with barely no edition. This is no player one, team fatty. This is, hi guys, I found something on the internet. Shitty thumbnail made in like 3 minutes. No production, no nothing. Just, here we go. Do you think I wouldn't be making 3 or 4 of these per day? Come on, man. That's $1,000. That's $2,000 per day. Why would I stop doing that shit? And these people are on the 50,000 mark, which I think respectfully is extremely doable. Now imagine these people that are on the 200,000, 300,000 views per video. Come on, man.
Oh, he's setting them fireworks off tonight. That the police will be around.
Man, I would try to spam as much videos as possible in 2 years, and then I see all guys in the Bahamas.
Well, I'll tell you one thing, I ain't taking no damn plane nowhere. Hell with that shit. Doors just falling off and shit. No. Not me.
What's falling on?
I would even donate $80 to the Reese Academy.
I don't know what she got going on there. With baseball bat. Got a baseball bat. Who you plan on hitting with that baseball bat?
Man, whoever comes your way, whoever could be next in that glass bottle with the lady in there.
Oh my goodness.
Always threatening people.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if you didn't kill the fly yet, Cammy.
I used to kill mice in my day. Just put them on traps. We used to set them on fire and stuff. Yeah. What?
You was that bored?
And even Zyrek like, what? You killed the mice?
Damn.
Man, what, you tortured them after you caught them?
Well, me and my daddy used to do it.
Oh,
but this is like in 2010 or something. We were living with our grandma, and I think it was some construction work, so we had an infestation. So we was just taking them out, putting on trash. My mom didn't really agree with it, but it is what it is. They were in my home. If you in my home, guess what? It doesn't matter. Somebody breaking your house, it doesn't matter how it ends. You came in my house, so it's consequences.
It's gonna be worse than that when they ain't picking up that garbage. They take yeah.
You went to war against them mice. I know.
Yeah, exactly.
War paint on and everything.
That's exactly right.
In my house. Popping sticky pads back and shit.
Yep.
Hey, Cammy, is your thing on OBS or is it GIF?
It's an OBS.
Damn. Is your computer artist work?
No, I got a lot of tabs and stuff on. I gotta
yeah, them laptops, they get hot. They do. Even mine.
It's kind of hot.
My computer kind of like, it doesn't get too hot. It's the screens that make it. The screens and the lights.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Elgato lights. Oh my fucking god.
Yeah.
My computer's cold. I don't know what I'm doing right or wrong. Probably
I
need some
get
more temperament.
I get out of the room and it feels like Christmas, and then I go back to the room and it feels like Hawaii.
Yeah, this
There's their own ecosystem.
my desktop stays at 42. 42 it stays at. I'm always checking that temperature on that. I think it's 42 Celsius or something. Wow.
These motherfuckers a bunch of fans. There's fans on the bottom, fans on the side. Right?
Yep. Yeah, I think I got 5 in mine. I think that's it. 5 of them.
Getting that hot. I've seen them computers. They got like water cooler systems and all that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're pretty easy to put in. I could do that to this one. It's set up for that, but I'm like, I ain't. My processor ain't that. It's not that big where I need one.
That's what she said.
Yeah, they're pretty neat. Them water cooled systems. They're pretty neat.
Yeah, they look nice.
Mm-hmm. That's a loose he putting together. I'm like, my God.
Yeah, he sound like he building a supercomputer.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Half the stuff I don't even know what he talking about.
Yeah, that case he got, Lord have mercy. He got a 1200-watt power supply. Shit. I think mine's only I think it's 650. I think something like that. 1200. Yeah. That's a lot of wattage.
No, but none of that means though. But
yeah.
About 1 o'clock.
Yep.
Take my ass to sleep. Oh, gee, you can't stay up late anyway. So.
No, I gotta get up anyway. I got an appointment at 1:30 tomorrow. Then I got a telephone conference with my radiologist at 12 o'clock. I mean, God damn.
Busy day. But I got a debate to moderate tomorrow, hopefully. Fatty.
Yeah. But that well, I don't know. That dude, he might as just pack it in.
I'm surprised Fatty and them fell out. I didn't even know that they fell. They hadn't fallen out.
Did you saw the thumbnail that he made?
No,
I didn't see it.
Nuh-uh.
Judgment Day. Okay, sir. This is important for you.
That crazy.
It's with Speakeasy, right?
Yeah.
That demo was wild. The way he did you. That's freaky.
He didn't do nothing. He thought he was doing something, but making a fool out of himself.
It's like it's trying to get me to be emotional about it, but there's nothing to be emotional about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't have 3 baby mamas.
Wait, you got 3 baby mamas?
And try to tell men that they should marry the woman that they have kids with while he doesn't do the shit. So it's not my problem.
Yeah.
And the Snow Bunny's having baby mamas too.
So you couldn't keep them, but I should get your motherfucking leftovers. Okay.
Hey, remember who else did that? Remember? I think it was Osa. Remember you? I'm still laughing over that. Fatty's like, what happened with the other one? That was so
it's just a stupid point. Like and it's kind of predictable. It's like you have no value because you have no kids. Okay, so the Khaleesi king has 3 kids, so he's more valuable than all of us, right? That's what you're saying, right? Like what are we doing here?
Mm-hmm.
Right?
But he knows about Jay Prince too, right? So.
Damn, Kami, your mouth is a little loose. Come on, like.
Shout out to my left tackle, Big Gears in the building. Been a member for 7 months. He says, "Happy birthday, Nino." Appreciate you, big guy. Appreciate you.
Mm.
Yep.
Happy birthday!
to give a happy birthday.
Old Osa. I don't hear nothing no more.
Came through with a $5 super chat. Appreciate you. Gave me a bunch of emojis. Appreciate you, big guy.
Man. Yeah, I don't hear nothing about him.
So many shitty people with kids, and y'all are telling me that like a person with kids is more valuable than a person with none. Okay, go tell this shit. Go tell this shit to Satan. Who has more kids than him on this place? Like it's just some
dumb stuff.
It's just some basic motherfucking for society. We should do it for society. Should we stop drinking for society? Should we stop smoking for society? Should we stop motherfucking? Come on, man. Should we stop eating crazy for society? Like we should stop doing a bunch of shit. You know what we do? We smoke, we drink.
People think everybody's purpose is kids. I don't get it.
Well, didn't the Bible say? What does the Bible say? Be fruitful and multiply.
Yeah, you also say that.
Yes. So if I put a bunch of kids on this woman and I didn't cuff them, there's no problem with it.
Right. This dude got three,
Should
not
we promote
one.
good things or bad?
So what?
So should we promote good or bad? Yeah, there's going to be some people that do bad stuff, but then should we overall promote good things?
You should promote them if they make the sense to the person in question. Meaning, you are telling people to get married, they can stand each other, they don't know how to love people, they don't know how to actually be around people. So what you're doing is putting one of these people in danger because now you're sending them to Milwaukee and you're going to get your hands put on you. Some people shouldn't be reproduced. Some people shouldn't have been having kids. Some people shouldn't be having on relationships. And you see them. Like they can't even be on a panel for more than 20 minutes without flipping the table and shitting everywhere. So what do you think happens when these people get in the same house with a person that they like?
Yep.
Right. And some people don't like kids. Like having kids is a big commitment.
Yes,
like it's
a lot of
already
people-
hard enough. At least have the nurturing side of want to do it. If you don't want to do it, then it's pointless. And then they say, "Oh, you're selfish, not want to have kids," or all that. Maybe some people are. It's not a problem with that. You know what I mean? Like, in fact, I have to respect the people that say they don't want to have kids, but at least they know what they want instead of people that's being doing unprotected sex, and now they got kids and they're just abandoning them because they didn't want them. Like,
Yep.
Yeah, I think having kids is selfish. It can be selfish because most people have kids not because they want to better the community. They have kids so they can spread on their legacy, so they can live on through their children.
Right.
Yeah. But that's the thing is the virtual signaling shit. Is I will pretend I'm better than you by kind of pretending I'm doing this for altruistic motives, when in reality it's just my checklist. I just want to have kids, so I have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to be a mother and a father? No. Anybody can have kids. I just have to put my dingaling on your chinkaling and we can move along. But being a father, there's a completely different thing. And this is why, like, is the kids conversation is not the main responsibility to go ahead and do the right thing when women literally are not doing their job on their part, bro. I'm sorry.
Yep. Takes two.
Yeah, exactly, OG. It takes two, though.
Yes, it's called the social contract, and it was broke by a woman on the 60s. Woman decided we don't want to do what men want us to do anymore. We'll do whatever the fuck we want to do. So take it. Good luck.
Okay, then so women should not be shamed for like not wanting to have kids, then, right? They should not be called selfish.
No, I think a lot of women should actually follow that advice.
Oh, okay. So then body count should not matter then, people just do whatever they want. Like Who cares what's his
No,
last name?
if you
Everybody can do
yes,
what you want. Sleep with
no,
whoever
no,
because there's no kids in mind. There's no need to get married. So yeah, just sleep with whoever you want.
no, but no, that's not the point. Is are you lying about it?
Right.
Are
They doing
you are a hoe? Congratulations. Are you lying about being a hoe? You don't want to have kids, or is that you don't think you qualify to the man that you want to have kids with? So now you copy, right? What are you saying? Is that a lie? If you are actually telling the truth, I tell this all the time. MC Evie Tits is one of the women that gets most respect from men on this place, and she's a bona fide hoe. She doesn't hide that shit. That's why people treat her with respect, because people fuck with honest woman, because most of y'all do the same shit that she does, and then come here home. Oh my god, you guys keep talking about body count. Yeah, bitch, because you have a 40 body count. That's why you mad. So it's not about being a hoe, it's about being honest. It's
Yeah.
not about having kids, it's about you being honest and say, I hate those motherfuckers, I can stand them. Please get me a nanny. If you are honest about it, hey bro. But now you're pretending that you want kids, but you are not a good mom. You want to pretend that you want to stay at home to take care of them. It has nothing to do with take care of them. It's just the fact that you are lazy and you don't want to go work. It's the deceiving part.
It's okay. Usually it's like people don't really figure out exactly what they want until like afterwards, right? So of course everyone when they want kids they think that they're going to be good parents, but then of course like after having kids they realize that yeah, kids is a huge responsibility. There's sleepless nights and stuff. You end up arguing, and then as the kids grow older, like you both have different maybe like methods of how to discipline the kid, and so it's a lot of work. And so yeah, sometimes men, yeah, maybe mostly women because we're very vocal, will like whine and stuff and say, um will lash out or whatever. But for the most part, like I thought that women, we're supposed to have kids, because it's in our nature, right? That if we don't have kids, we're selfish.
Most
I
of
thought
y'all want
I thought.
kids. Most of y'all
Mhm.
want kids. And you have kids not because of society, it's because you want kids. And if you don't want kids, like, did you saw the article yesterday? 12 women from the same hospital, 12 nurses got pregnant at the same time on the same hospital. Do you think this is like women don't know what they want? They are easily influential. So a woman will literally swear, I don't want to have kids. And then they turn 38 and their sister is having kids, and now they are crying on the supermarket every time they see a toddler because motherfucker they don't know what they want.
Yep.
There's woman like that's I'm sorry, there's woman. Like hey Zarex, there's like a show in my country that it airs before the news, right? At 8 p.m. And it's like a romance show where it's kind of a blind date where like people meet each other and it's supposed to be like a mature show. All of those women are 40 something, 50 years old, Cyrus. They swear to God, oh, I don't want a man. And every time they talk, oh, sometimes it gets a little bit lonely. Oh, I'm trying to find a man with a career. Like, bitch, you are 57. What the fuck are you doing?
Yep.
And this is like I said, is do you know what you want? And can you stick with it without complaining or being a victim or saying, I was young? And most women can. Woman with no kids want to have kids. Woman with kids, oh my God, I wish these kids disappear for a month so I can take a break. So just if you're going to be a mom or you're going to be a dad, don't cry.
Yeah,
Do
right.
your job.
That's right.
Stop being a car baby.
Yep. All right, this Nino going to bed, huh?
Yeah, I'm about to
Wrap
call
it
it
up.
a night.
Yeah.
Been a long day anyway,
Are we
I
gonna
Happy
sing?
appreciate
birthday. Happy birthday, Nino.
Yeah. Happy birthday, brother.
Are we gonna sing?
Yeah.
it. Go ahead, go to
Yeah.
music.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Nino, I was saying this, Nino. You picked the worst motherfucking birthday song. Oh my god!
I still like the ice cream truck.
It's like, yeah, this is exactly what it sounds like. The ice cream is coming to your street and shit.
But maybe we'll let Cammy sing happy birthday since she sings so well.
I was like, what the hell?
I mean, short notice, and sometimes the little troll in me comes out. But I thought it was. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man.
So yeah, let's sing. We're gonna sing.
Yeah, I'm not singing anything.
I am singing. Let's go, Cammy. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Nino.
From the Nino Academy.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday.
Man.
Happy birthday.
Appreciate it. Well, unfortunately, I can't find. There it is. Gotta play the music. Good night, OG. Good night, everyone. I'm about to head on out.
Good night, Nina.
Good night, Zyrax. Feel like it's
Happy
Christmas. Appreciate you.
All right.
Good
But I'll
night,
catch y'all Friday. Well, I'll be on Fatties on Thursday. And I'll do a show on Friday, 4th of July show. And yeah. That's it for now. I might go play the game or something. No, I don't know. I'm going to watch Jurassic Park shit while I got a few hours of wokeness in me. You know what I'm saying? Want to enjoy, a movie. But until next time, man, everybody be safe, be easy. Zyrax, I get up with you.
All right.
You keep telling me about pressure. Nowadays, pressure look like I'm thirsty. Pressure could look like I'm thirsty. You feel me? I wanna ride a Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the waves. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love, I go crazy, renegade. I wanna ride a Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the waves. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love, I go crazy, renegade. You keep on talking about applying pressure. You don't pressure, do bust pipes. I'm trying to fuck you every day and night. I'm trying to get it cause I know it's tight. Pop me a pill, then we take off flight. I'm a big nigga, heavy appetite. You do that little thing I really like. You love to fuck me when I got on my ice. Yes, I love you, I'ma make sacrifice. But you never ever would be my wife. You my life, but so we locked in for life. That nigga used to fuck you ugly and trite. He ain't nothing like me though. Pocket a semi, I'ma let it blow. Niggas stay fresh from head to toe. I hit the baddies on. I wanna ride like Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the waves. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love, I go crazy, renegade. I wanna ride like Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the waves. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love, I go crazy, renegade. I wanna ride like Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the wave. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love, I go crazy, renegade. I wanna ride like Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the wave. Give me your love, give me your
afraid. For your love, I go crazy, renegade.
I'm smarter. I'm better. I am better.